Hey guys, we are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and in the last part we completed Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, and now it's time to move on to Justice for All.
Let's go! Ace Attorney 2, probably the hardest game for me personally to rate in the entire franchise.
Excellent. In the last part, we concluded Rise from the Ashes, and we said our farewells to the Sky Sisters. Whether we'll ever see them again, that's up in the air right now. But we're basically back at the start.
Not for a while.
We have no Maya, no Emma, no teenage girl assistant of any kind, and so it is just you, me, the shark, and a very hedgy detective. So yeah.
Yeah, well, attorney, but yeah.
He's a detective more than he is an attorney. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to go on with this. I heard there's a very love-hate relationship with this game. And,
I would say there's definitely a case. There's a case in here I really like. There's a case in here not a big fan of. There's a case that's okay. There's also a case that might be the greatest case ever. So, I mean, we're all over the place with this
That
game.
sounds about as decent pacing as Has Been Hotel. So, let's see how well this goes. Justice for All. There is no justice in this world, and therefore the game's invalid, but let's try it. Alright, we got some better art, at least.
The Lost Turnabout.
Actually, no, this isn't even better art. This is just mostly Phoenix. This is more akin to Rise from the Ashes, really. Just very...
Yeah, it's probably what it's going to be like the rest of the game, if I had to imagine.
The Lost Turnabout. Interesting. Well, let's try it.
Here we go.
So what's lost? Our dignity? this is sexy music.
Oh, you gotta talk quick.
How did I get into this mess?
That's far. No, well, actually, it's you, but you can't run forever.
Mr. Phoenix, right? Is that me?
Wait for it.
The judge? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Oh my god, I completely forgot to say this earlier.
Oh, yeah, we're
September
paused,
8th,
so go ahead.
hey, my birthday, let's go!
Nice, great start, but what were you gonna say?
So, a streamer I watch, I watched him for years, and I can't believe this never clicked for me. When he gets a donation or whatever, he has the fucking, the goddamn sprite of Gaunt clapping loudly come up. And for the longest time,
Yes!
I thought that was a Mega Man character. And it never clicked for me when we were playing Rise from the Ashes, that's who it was. I never even realized that's who it was.
Were you like watching him again and you saw it?
Yeah.
You were like,
and I
what?
thought, oh my god. But we'd finished Rise from the Ashes and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I never mentioned that. I never clicked with it. But yeah, every time he gets a donation, it's just, Gordy!
Oh, fuck, dude. That's great. So I will say, very comical, whatever we just saw, but the implications, the foreshadowing is pretty bad, because it was the judge basically saying, you're not worthy of being a defense attorney. So who knows what that's about, but it's big foreshadowing for something.
I have an entire win streak. I've never lost. The fuck are you talking about?
Well, who knows what's coming?
Also, I'm right in the courtroom already. Like, seriously? I thought I was
interesting though, because it's like, because again, and I forgot to do this while we were still on the intro screen, but any thoughts on the title? Because now we're gonna have a title for almost all of the games, the rest of the series. Any thoughts on Justice for All? Just a title, or do you think there's anything lying hidden in that title, you know, any deeper meaning to that title? Because obviously, like, the third game has a title that's very, you know, implies a lot, but this one's a little more, in theory, generic.
I mean, it feels like, yeah, justice for all. I mean, it goes into the whole, how unjust the court system is, how much it fucks up certain people's lives. I mean, I've been watching Death Note lately, and the entire character is basically centered around that concept. And,
But yeah,
it's just a case of, like, how ruthless the world can be. We even saw in Rise from the Ashes how fucked the case in that one was for all parties involved, even though not everyone had a distinct act in the fabrication of evidence, and how it fucked up everyone's careers. And so it's basically going into that, like, there is very little justice, and is somehow Phoenix gonna get some like internal conflict about trying to have justice so much at like the detriment of himself? Like, are we gonna get Natsuki Subaru in this bitch? Like, how
interesting.
How far can we take that?
Because I will say that while there are obviously overarching themes through this trilogy and just through the whole series, the titles do have a correlation to the themes of the individual games. There is something there. So I was just curious what,
I mean, I'd imagine so.
if
That's
anything,
kind of the point of a title.
Yeah, I know, but they are pretty generic. But there's definitely something there for sure. But obviously, the first game we didn't have a title. It was just Ace Attorney. It was just Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So that's just something interesting moving forward for most of the games.
This better not be Larry on trial again.
September 8th, 9:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I don't think we've actually been in Defendant Lobby number 1 yet.
So, genuinely, for the first time ever in Ace Attorney, we're going into a court of law without an assistant.
I guess we had Mia in the first case.
Yeah, we did.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's so Mega Man. Hey, what the hell what CGs? Like, what the fuck? Artwork? Huh?
Yeah, it's crazy because this game came out next year after the first one.
I thought you said, like, the upgrades from Rise from the Ashes were not a thing for the rest of this trilogy.
No, this is 2002 Ace Attorney just upscaled, basically.
What a nightmare. I bet it was the ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Alright, so our boy is actually taking cases now outside of what Rise from the Ashes said. He didn't turn into a bum.
Well, obviously this is post Rise from the Ashes, though. So,
I guess, supposedly. I am Phoenix Wright, the undefeated defense attorney in the entirety of Japanifornia. I will use my skills to pay the bills. This is who I am.
5-0, baby.
Huh, looks like they hung up. That's fucking rude.
Ah, good! I finally found it!
You're a very fruity looking individual.
Bang! Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney!
That's an exact shot like the guy from the first case.
Yeah, you caught that.
Oh no, they're doing the thing again of giving us the goddamn guilty party right at the start. God damn it.
Early Ace Attorney, yep.
But
to be fair though, if you were paying attention to the scene, he's about to attack Phoenix.
I know.
Like this guy,
what the fuck?
I mean, yeah, you could probably make that, but we didn't actually see the murder. We have no idea what's going on with the murder. The intro is all about Phoenix.
Assault and battery, at least.
They didn't give us the murder. We just know that this guy's about a few minutes later. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
I think they've added like a thing next to the sofa there. What is that? A lamp?
I have no idea.
I don't think that was there in the last game.
Maybe.
Ouch! My head, it's throbbing. He just walked
off.
Off.
So the guy actually did just bang him with a fire extinguisher,
and he just walked it off.
That's crazy. I mean, Phoenix, okay, that's actually, like, a real thing in canon. Phoenix can tank shit. Like, bro has, like, 1,000 HP. Like, I don't know why, but bro can just take shit like it's nothing. This guy cannot die.
Ah, Hammerhead, man. And why does it feel so foggy in there?
Good morning!
You're an interesting individual. Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well.
Are you my assistant this time around? Oh, God.
She's got some type of uniform on. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
You do not get humanity, girl. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down?
There's no way you remember it, because it was super, like, it was like one shot. But this girl was actually in a picture in Rise from the Ashes.
Really?
A little Easter egg. I'll tell you the details later, because right now the details are mildly spoilerific. But she was in a picture in Rise from the Ashes that was, like, visible.
Fair enough, then. My head sort of hurts.
Roger that! You know what's also funny about the guy that hit Phoenix with the fire extinguisher? My first thought was it was just to have you do prim and proper British, but then I remember that's the bellboy, so it was like, okay, I guess I'm just I guess I'm just gonna be this guy.
I could make something up. I could probably do some hard
No, it's good. It's good. I got him and I got her, and that's fine for this case.
Also, you probably noticed, but I did turn the opacity down on the text box. You can't turn it off, but you can mess with the settings a little bit. That's nice. We'll take that. That's honestly, it could be better, but it could be worse. It could be our experience in the first game. Yeah. Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? Really, I don't see a badge. I thought maybe I'd done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? Is this our client? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, this is our client.
So I'm meeting my client 5 minutes before the jury starts. Interesting. Life in my hands.
You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty.
Look, when I said that, I had like an assistant on me, but she like went to Europe or some shit now and abandoned me in my time of need. I don't know what I said anymore, you know. The euphoria's gone. Not guilty.
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had...
She's got the butt size.
Yep. When all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Oh, we got a fan. We got a fangirl.
At least we're finally getting some proper recognition.
Yeah. It's just like that I was moved to tears, sir. I guess it makes sense. She's a policewoman, so it kind of makes sense that she would know who Phoenix is.
If only Emma
kind
treated
of
me
similar.
this way.
I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. Let's go! When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Nani? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial?
You're a girl?
You're absolutely horrible.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
This is how a defense attorney treats his client, sir. I can't believe this.
No, it's just, well, but I think you have the wrong person. I'm...
Yes, I'm...
Do you fucking get amnesia? Oh, for God's sake, what? Who am I?
He got hit!
Why am I
He got hit in the head with a fire extinguisher!
Oh, good lord.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Ace Attorney 2 is like, hey, for those of you who haven't played the first game, how do we make this a tutorial?
Seriously? This is your method. This sucks.
Yeah, the trial will now proceed. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
This is not a good start, going with the Amnesia territory. Oh my god.
Oh.
So
This case is a meme.
And no assistant. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see.
We figured that out.
What can I piece together? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's a lot of evidence. That's a lot of evidence.
It's evidence. It's something.
Dust and prints. Okay. And
Maggie
no
Byrne.
judge. No judge. He still is. We still don't know his age. He is
We're never
immortal.
gonna know his age. Yeah.
From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Where's Maya? Where's Emma? Where's Lana? Where's Edgeworth? What
He doesn't remember any. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know who any of them are.
Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh.
September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Is that the fucking guy?
Oh, new music. Oh, all the new themes are coming out now. We get a
this
new
is pretty
theme
cool.
for every different stage. Everything has a new version of the themes.
Man, you haven't retired yet, Judge? Damn.
Nope.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You got your wish.
my
He's
God,
back.
This guy, you gonna be the main prosecutor for the whole game now?
Winston Payne, baby.
This guy, he's just the first case basis.
He's literally tutorial prosecutor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me?
He doesn't even remember his name.
Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready?
Ooh.
I get an option now?
Well, yeah, because do you need a tutorial?
Oh god, yes, I'm ready. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you
I will
ready, Mr.
say,
Wright? Yes, Your Honor.
oh man, this theme, this just opening theme or this theme, I love this theme. I don't know why.
I thought I
this
was,
is
I thought I was done
actually
with the
one of my
organ
favorites.
last time.
Oh no, we're cooking with entirely new style. There's a lot going on. You're gonna hear all new versions of everything.
I guess Phoenix took Kant's organ at the end of the last game.
Got him.
I'll
Well, he
just
doesn't
take
need it
this.
anymore where he's going.
Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec.
Dude, imagine we go to a prison in a game and we just start hearing the organ.
We hit every theme. With
Bro
everyone.
has the organ in his prison cell.
No! Oh, up till the
They
early
could do some
hours.
fire shit. Yeah.
If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must take this trial fair but swift. I believe I
Fair
told
enough.
you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Oh my god.
It's so
Winston
stupid,
Payne
but
might actually
Phoenix
be a
is just-
challenge.
It's so stupid, but weirdly enough, Phoenix Wright is the perfect character to have amnesia.
Look, if we win this case of Amnesia, then Payne needs to get fired. Like, seriously.
Yeah. He's already the rookie killer he's known as the rookie killer and he couldn't beat a rookie last time. Now, to be fair, I guess that's aged better because we still haven't lost. But 'cause that's his whole gimmick is that he eats rookie defense attorneys for breakfast.
God,
That was
I'm gonna
Mia in the first case. Mia was like, "Oh, he's just called the rookie killer," and Phoenix was like, "Oh no, gulp."
I've beaten Edgeworth like 4 times. I beat Von Karma and I beat Gaunt, and I'm gonna fucking lose to Payne?
That would be so funny.
What main character energy is this? Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, I remember this voice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, do you remember his objection?
Oh, God.
It's amazing. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover.
Again with the lovers' quarrel.
You notice it's mirroring the first case of the first game. Again.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You got
familiar with that
Payne.
case.
Yep, I know you are, but interesting. Interesting. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. Well, that's different.
Why is she standing next to me? She's the fucking
I guess
accused.
she's... We needed a cute girl to hang out with us. They were like, yeah, she's
not as
the girl, I
cute as
guess.
Emma or Maya.
She's also not a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's 22. She's pretty young, but she's not that young.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case,
How were you lovers then?
the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
This is like one of the few voices that like just comes out, no problem. Like, I don't know why. The Winston Payne voice is just locked in my brain.
I can tell. I can tell. You sound like you're having a lot of fun with this.
Surprisingly, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt that much either. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
How am I a fucking rookie?
I mean, 5 cases isn't a lot, but the fact that you're 5-0 makes you a special rookie.
At
if
what
nothing
point
else.
do you stop being a rookie?
Especially when 4 of your 5 victories are against 2 of one of the greatest young prosecutors in 3 of them, and then one of them was against the GOAT, basically.
Yeah.
And then Winston.
Okay, and who are you again?
It's less funny because he has amnesia, but it's still funny.
No!
The prosecution calls...
No! Gumshoe!
He's back! The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
He was rehired.
Yep. I think they said that in the end credits, actually. But yeah.
Oh,
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. But interesting, we're getting Gumshoe without Edgeworth.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
There he is! Our third... Well, I guess, yeah. Actually, so far, everyone's...
together.
What's actually funny is so far every character is recurring except for Maggie. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm
Dick
the detective.
Goodman.
I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the president, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Really?
Yes,
That
sir.
fucking guy?
And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. And actually, believe it or not, when I said that there was a Easter egg of her photo, her photo was actually in Gumshoe's locker in the evidence room.
That implies some things.
He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Elaborate.
Interesting.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
But maybe something for the future, perhaps, or present.
God.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park.
Expose Park.
I don't care for a pronunciation, sir. Oh my
But
god.
expose means like you're exposing someone, but yeah, it's stupid. But yes, we actually have a picture here.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Another, like, cop. He was pushed-
Dustin Prince. Oh, that's so
Yes.
stupid. Every name in this game.
We were Dustin Prince last trial.
Yes, we were.
He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. He looks fine to me. The landing bent his body up bad and snapped his neck. He looks fine to me.
Ow. The details are listed in the
Just imagine if I didn't change the the fucking text box. You wouldn't be able to see half that picture.
All trilogy, yep. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I think you actually have it.
We do have a copy, yeah. It's right there.
Yeah. Yep.
I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death, sir.
So we have like an exact time of death then? If I may, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. Record accepted into evidence. Chill. Now then, I record yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important
piece of evidence. We do preliminary hearings?
A very important... Shut up. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. You don't need to know that.
Yes, Your Honor!
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found near the victim's body.
Under.
Was there? The phone?
Maybe it's something that we don't have. It could be.
The phone that
I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. The description's great. What does the badge say right now? Oh no, it actually has the regular thing.
Some things will never be forgotten. But I love how the badge is.
We have to remember, now that we're in a new game though, we have to remember, because we never did show it to Gant, I think, but we have to be showing our badge to everybody. But that's for later.
Sure.
Investigation times.
Like
I said, I think in this game you can now start like presenting profiles to people too, which is fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. I've watched all your cases. All right, sir. I'll help you through this because you might not have played the first game. Oh, I'm sorry, because you have amnesia.
You can't even buy this game in the US without having getting the first game.
No, they were sold separately back in the day in the DS version.
Fair enough.
At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Yep.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. Man,
so
I can't...
Sus.
Dude.
Why would I be playing this fucking game without playing the first one?
It's so crazy, too, because ironically, there are first cases in Ace Attorney that are actually amazing. Whether this one is one of them, I will refrain till later.
Oh,
there are amazing first cases in this series. Oh, we got Winston and Dick now.
53.
That's the same description. Yeah, those are the same descriptions they had in the first game.
Alright, so he was covered in bruises, so... I guess someone was knocking him, or that was just a part of the fall as well.
Fall, possibly. Yeah, we'll see. You can look at the court record by pressing whatever. RB.
All I need is RB, so yeah.
R1, yeah, whatever it is.
So, like, I've never seen anything like this. They can optimize both the keyboard controls and the goddamn controller one in the same setting. Why? Just tell me what you're trying to fucking tell me in controller words. Oh, I forgot to read that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. We have fake legal aids. We have multiple fake legal aids.
I get legal aid. I get legal aids from the dead, girl. Mr.
You
Right.
do, actually, unironically, because Mia actually would constitute that.
Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. I do this with Maya all the time. You being biased? I think you're being biased. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find.
We're good.
What was it again? Tab?
Mm-hmm.
After Rise from the Ashes, this much evidence is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if we'll ever have as much evidence as we had by the end of Rise from the Ashes. That was a lot of evidence.
Yeah. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Well, there's broken glasses here.
Yeah, right there, first sentence.
Found after the body, yeah. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir.
And let me guess, it's Maggie's glasses, because she does obviously wear glasses.
Yeah, that's the thing, she's wearing glasses. And held onto them as he fell.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair.
Why would you say that?
Well, they probably already figured it out. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. Okay.
Then why are you wearing spare glasses?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Money on your
Look, it was a coincidence. It was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
I swear, they better not do anything this stupid in the, ever again. In the third game, in the next upcoming sequels.
No.
No.
I will, without going into any details, third game, first case is fire.
Okay.
I'll just say that. I'm not gonna get
Winston
into anything.
Payne must really be setting himself up in
the
that
way they opened the third game might maybe my favorite open. It's probably either AA3 or AA4 that has my favorite open of an Ace Attorney game.
Fair enough. A coincidence, she says. Irk.
Your Honor! I have further evidence to present.
Oh? You have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Bro is so much cockier this time. Very well. Let's
maybe
hear
because
from our
Mia's
witness
not
about
here.
This evidence. Maybe.
Because
or
Mia had a
just-
reputation, even
he's
though
just
she
trying to
was,
get one up
even though
on
Phoenix
Phoenix.
was. Or yeah, he really wants his revenge. Oh, new music.
This is nice. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Again, if I didn't figure that out, you wouldn't even see this fucking thing. You wouldn't even see the hat. Jesus Christ! How was this approved?
Don't ask me. Capcom, bro. Capcom.
Oh my god. During his day, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he what the fuck? What?
Check the court record. Was it instantaneous? It doesn't say.
He broke his neck. I'd hope it was.
Well, I mean, people break their neck and survive.
I see. I know. I'm not falling for the victim's name trick again. Okay.
Usually not. Oh my god.
On.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where it goes.
What,
yeah, I guess that was supposed to
be.
be.
The beach?
Yeah, it looks like it's sand.
There's a paid phone on a beach. Never seen that. I don't
2002,
like
I guess. Fake 2002.
2016.
Yes.
No,
well, no, 2017. Yes.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Also, I like how, finally, all of these, shots of, like, stuff that's going on. They're actually, like, canonically being shown now. So we can start with the whole that wasn't for the characters to see.
Well,
nonsense.
these are, but you have to be aware of that. I'm not saying I don't know what will or will, but you have to be aware at times that, like, this is a photograph of the thing, and, like, yeah, that means we're seeing a photograph of it, but...
Yes, I can see her name. It's clearly written here.
Because there were plenty of photographs shown in the original game that were photographs, but, yeah. The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Cool. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your goddamn name clear as day on the ground!
But I already told you those glasses aren't mine!
And how do you
prove
explain
that?
his dying message?
It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
Oh, new music! Oh, this is a good one, too. I really like the soundtrack of the second game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is it. I'm counting on you, or whatever she said.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? Nani? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Well, usually I have a cute girl by my side as I do it, you know?
Damn.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. Which means they lie from time to time.
Even Gumshoe? Lie? But isn't the detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Alright, that sounds like Gumshoe. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scattered brain. Damn.
I love how even with Amnesia, Phoenix can figure out that Gumshoe is Gumshoe. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir.
It's a law of the universe. Gumshoe is Gumshoe.
That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies about Expose Park.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do it. And he still says that. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers.
Almost?
Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Okay, let's keep going. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this.
I agree.
Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that is that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So
So
no
what you are
fingerprints.
Yeah, so what are you saying, detective? Is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Yeah, if this is a frame job, someone would, get them.
But they're not even, there's no proof that they're even hers, though.
Yeah. So I'm saying, if someone's trying to frame her, they just get a replica copy. Something like that.
What? Nani?
I see. So there is no proof. I mean,
Wow, that was amazing.
She did say she's wearing a spare pair, which is kind of sus.
Yeah, she supposedly stepped on her pair. I can totally feel it down in my gut. Okay.
I mean,
good start.
now you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far.
Okay.
Alright. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... What was the name of that client? What was the name of my client? This is a pretty nice theme. I like this more than the Blue Badger theme. Are you absolutely certain?
Oh my god. Of course.
Sorry, pal, but that's what it said.
It's pretty chill, but it's obviously, there's 3 tempos, and this is the lowest tempo, because we have the different tempos depending on how close we are to cracking the case, and for the lowest tempo, this is pretty nice.
This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie. He's got a point.
Hey, hold on!
Huh?
Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but...
He spelled it wrong.
Yep. Good instincts to check. I mean, it'd be a little obvious about it, but still. Stuff like that, those type of details is Ace Attorney 101.
Now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. Alright, I don't know how Phoenix would say that, because, like, he doesn't have that profile like I do. How would he know how to spell Maggie?
Like I said, I think starting now that we're in the second game, I'm pretty sure you can present profiles now.
Huh. I guess that was.
That's how you know you found a confrontation. Now hurry up and present some evidence. It's fun too because you can present profiles to people in investigations. You could be like, what do you think of this person? You can get some fun dialogue that way too. Yeah. I mean, obviously, sometimes they no sell it like they do with evidence sometimes, but there's a lot of characters where you'll get some cool stuff.
So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I feel like I've done this before. I better check the court record again.
Yep.
Alright, so that's probably the piece I gotta fire off there. Oh, I guess
we just have an extra one here.
Oh, I can fire a court... Wait, no, I can't. Can I fire a court record, a profile off as evidence? Yeah,
that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying.
Oh. Oh,
you're not in an objection right now, but yeah, that's my point. Is now that we're in the second game, because you couldn't do that. In the first
you said
game.
I could show it to people. I didn't think like I could present it. As
oh yeah, I was saying both. I was saying both.
Oh.
I said you could present it as evidence, and then on top of that, you can also present it outside of court to get extra.
I blacked out for a second there.
Yeah.
Are you
so moving forward,
the victim who wrote the name on the ground?
So even though you might not have a lot of evidence,
forward,
that is
I
another
have twice as much evidence as usual.
I mean, most of the time, if they want a person, they're gonna. It's usually obvious, but yeah.
There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble.
Don't give up. Keep that fight. Oh. Keep that fighting spirit going. It's been perfect, but there was a little hiccup there, but hopefully we're fine.
Hopefully. Nothing like last time.
No.
I'm glad you're all pumped up, but...
I really want to see your special move, sir. Oh, an objection.
Yeah. My what?
You always look so cool when you present evidence. So cool that the music stopped.
Present evidence? Oh, present that evidence. Actually, I was thinking about that.
Yes! The Great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right.
Huh?
I heard that lately you could present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well.
Uh-huh. Just as you were saying.
It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir.
Girl, nothing's gonna be more complicated than last time.
Honestly, even with profiles, we probably won't have that many options.
All right,
maybe in the last case by the end.
Oh god.
If you add...
Let's go then.
I think it's that second to last one's probably the best one. Because it actually has him saying Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E.
Yeah, fair point, fair point. Wait. Oh, wrong button.
Yep.
Objection! And he's doing the finger. He's pointing the finger. What is it?
Oh, is he...
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection.
It was instinct!
And I yelled at the top of my lungs. Finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush!
New theme! New theme!
Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
So this is the new objection theme. Not the pursuit one.
Damn!
Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
Don't you remember last time I kicked your ass? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Pine, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
It's Payne. Winston Payne. As he's doing right now. Pine?
Oh, my bad. I meant Payne.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird.
Exactly. Ah! Even your ass called it. It looks like the bird caught the catnapping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. Very simple mistake to make. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be... Dustin Prince was supposed to be her lover.
Well,
so
she did say they weren't like that.
Yeah, but that's what Winston Payne said. The prosecutor was like, oh yeah, they're lovers. They're really close. So he'd be contradicting himself if he tried to go back on that.
Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
Objection! But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly? Yeah, Phoenix is gonna go right to... Yeah.
His own lover? May I remind you that it was you who said, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No!
I mean, he might have been dyslexic, you never know. This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor!
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor.
Are you just, you know, deflecting your own fantasies?
They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Bro's a little jealous, huh?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be crazy when we find out Gumshoe's the real murderer.
Damn. Officer Prince and Officer, but how do you say that?
It's just Bird.
Oh, alright. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Jesus Christ, and she's saying it wasn't that serious?
Interesting.
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Oof. Maggie, I mean, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. You two must be close to know all this. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
And he couldn't even remember her name. Is that why she offed him?
I hate that this is my best voice so far in Ace Attorney.
Yes, you may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. Hold it! How do you know about this?
I love it. You're actually saying hold it and objection today. You're getting in the spirit.
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Aww.
Oof. Of course he couldn't pay the deposit for the
Fucking
trip.
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, yeah.
If only I'd gotten that trip. Damn, he's like not even being like coy about it. He is into Maggie.
Yep, we have a ship brewing potentially.
Oh my god. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway.
we really gotta get this girl off because we need to get this girl off so Gumshoe can get this girl off.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing holding him back anymore. No in-betweens. No third wheel.
That's our boy. We gotta be a wingman for our boy Dick and, you know.
Yeah.
Help him show why he's called Dick.
Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Say what?
Yeah, 22 and 30.
I guess she likes them older. Let's go, Dick.
Yeah!
No.
Because he's like the same age or around the same age.
Phoenix, for example.
Well, Maya and Phoenix actually have less of an age gap, to be fair.
No. Wait, he's 24, isn't he?
He's either, I mean, it's close, I guess, but
no,
he's 24 or 25. He might be 25. So 7 years, so it's almost the same.
How old is she, 17?
Maya's 18 now.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, she was a little older than
she was
him.
17 in Ace Attorney 1, yeah.
What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? You know, if he remembered who Maya was right now, he'd have a very different reaction. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know?
Oh yeah. Man, he's really regretting not going on that trip. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own damn business, pal. What?
Press Gumshoe about they were even talking about marriage. Mind your own business, pal. That's an achievement. What the fuck?
Nice.
That's funny. That must be an iconic phrase. I've never heard anyone quote "mind your own business, pal," but that must be considered one of the iconic phrases. Because I noticed. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I've returned my beautiful American friend. I love you. Don't leave me. Better romance here than what's going on with Gumshoe.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that the peak romances so far in Ace Attorney are basically Phoenix and everyone with Phoenix. Yeah.
Literally everyone.
There's
Gumshoe.
We already have like genuinely like at least 3, but with Phoenix, unfortunately, one of them is dead.
It's okay. I can channel her.
But certainly, like, Nehemiah, Edgeworth are definitely all very viable for Phoenix so far, just from the first game.
So if Maya channels Mia and her features grow, do her features shrink if she channels a lolly?
We don't know.
That's an important question.
Probably. It seems like the body, it goes more in line with the person she's channeling than her own.
Obviously.
So, probably.
I don't know how those clothes don't just rip apart. especially with Mia. Jesus
It's kind of a
fucking
meme.
Christ.
Yep. Yeah. They definitely get tighter, though. That's for sure.
Maybe they're made out of a special fabric
As we've
only
seen.
the face can have, since that's a thing that happens when you channel someone.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mia again. We need to see Maya
Spoiler
again.
alert!
Mainly
Spoiler
because,
alert! Mia comes back.
What?
Maya comes back. You're spoiling me,
dude. I literally said we need Maya to come back so I can see Mia in Maya's outfit again.
No, you said Mia first. That's why I said that.
Well, yeah, I need Mia to come back but yeah, I need Maya to come back so Mia can come back.
I wonder if she's gonna have a different attire in this game. Because I mean, she is a teenager.
Maya could.
You see their fashion senses sometimes.
Maya certainly
All over
could.
the place. Yeah, and she's not.
I mean,
even
obviously,
like,
her
she's not even,
attire
like,
apparently.
She's not even a detective.
Her attire was
or anything.
apparently related to.
She doesn't technically have a dress code for the courtroom because she's not part of it.
Well, it was her. Well, yeah, it was her acolyte clothing, so probably not, but who knows?
All right. The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. Do you have sex on the beach? That's right, Your Honor. I never got that. That sounds like an infection waiting to happen.
I don't think a woman could ever convince me.
Preparations need to be made in advance.
Yeah, maybe on a towel, like,
yeah, on
but
a
not
towel.
on the sand.
Yeah, like, you are going to get an infection. And not
it's
a
just like
one.
that doesn't sound
But
that doesn't even
also-
sound fun.
No,
like, it literally doesn't even sound fun.
That sounds uncomfortable. I don't want to
Yeah.
be gritted all over in sand.
I mean, I think in that scenario, I'd rather be the guy, but either way, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Maybe the ocean, maybe. But not
In the water, I could definitely
Yeah.
see that, but
not
you know,
the
it's a little
beach
weird for
itself.
other reasons, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm in agreement on you with that one.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. He is. He's basically the same intellect as Gumshoe, but he's alright. He's alright. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. He's gonna get prosecuted for stalking her.
I love it. She's shaking a little bit. It's actually a little weird because he is her boss.
I mean, hey, apparently we don't keep a relationship secret in the office. Well, that's because I'm a boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. Yes, but if I recall correctly, last month you had a picture of her in your locker room during that whole incident with SL9.
Yes. Maybe I should just find a screenshot of that, send it to you.
I mean, hey, if you can find it,
we did see it in the video. I know it's evidence room because it's in his locker, and I do remember seeing it because I didn't actually know. That was something I actually discovered because, believe it or not, I still discover new things about this series. I don't think I had ever noticed that, or at least I didn't remember it. So when I saw it in the Let's Play, I was like, oh, I know her.
That's a good moment.
Things you notice on the second or, you know.
Third watch, yeah.
Sure.
But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me, so if someone has so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. Let's go!
Wow.
Even the judge can pick up the signs.
Dude, I love
my
Ace
God.
Attorney.
The judge just went up for me a few points. That was beautiful. Oh my God.
I feel like the judge is a character that, like, over time, the longer, like, he just, over time he grows on you. Very slowly, like a fungus, but
I feel like he's kind of getting smarter as these trials go on.
Maybe.
That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second.
Secretly find out that he grows in.
Why are we
that
talking
he ages
about
in
this?
reverse, and he's getting younger.
He didn't deny it.
Yeah, that's also fair.
It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
We've been arrested before.
Oh, fuck yeah, we have.
Second case.
Oh my god, in Maya's case, I got arrested.
I mean, she was arrested first, but then we were put on trial.
He didn't deny it. I think the good detective is
I love
about done
dude,
here.
I love how, like, all the main characters have been accused of murder, basically. Phoenix, Maya, Edgeworth.
Honestly.
It's like a rite of passage in Ace Attorney. You gotta be accused of murder at least once.
Oh my god. So, when's good old, Wincer's turn?
Well, I said main characters.
Fair.
I mean, hey, if he ends up becoming the prosecutor for the whole game, then I'll bump him up to that status, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll love doing that voice the entire game.
I would, but the prosecutors are gonna be always so goated, and I don't know if Winston can live up to that hype.
Fair enough. Over 2 months ago. Yeah, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. Wow. Thanks. A single glove. Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Ah. Oh, I see.
Baseball
a baseball
season
glove.
just started.
Oh god, so I guess that's one thing to deter you from the reactions pretty soon.
No, I've been keeping up, but that doesn't mean that. No, I'm all good.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
This actually works into Japanifornia because, ironically, because baseball is weirdly regional. It's like, but like, obviously, it's big in like Central America, some of South America, the Caribbean, but then the U.S. and Japan. Weirdly, I don't know why. I don't know how Japan got involved, but. So yeah, this is something that's shared between Japan and the U.S. is the love of baseball. Like baseball is like top. I mean, baseball might be the most popular sport in Japan, to be honest.
Damn.
It's huge in Japan.
Press further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. She's standing right here, guys. Let's ask her.
Sure.
Yeah? Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what was it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Cool.
I could see that for a baseball glove. Not that I've ever had, as someone who used to play baseball, I never had a custom-made glove, but I could definitely see that.
I don't think I've ever played baseball. Played fencing.
It's not popular over there. Like the closest, like I mean, I guess cricket is a little like baseball.
I think I've played cricket. Yeah.
And that's more like 'cause baseball is almost non-existent where you're from.
Yeah. That's all right. I don't mind the sport. Custom made. The glove was custom made. That's what it means. Yeah, that's what I just said. The glove was custom made.
Objection! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? I mean, personally, not really, but, I guess we'll see.
I think first case, yeah, I think, yeah, probably it's relevant somehow.
I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to the whole case. God, they're really trying to build this shit up.
He's
like
just going for it.
Is the fucking... Dude, this is gonna be the thing. Like, Edgeworth is like gonna just be gone this entire game, and this case is trying to get rid of Gumshoe. Because he's gonna be the killer.
That would be funny.
So,
if he's
new
actually the killer.
all around. Not even Maya's here yet. Like, God.
But we
and
still
Phoenix
have the judge.
Doesn't have his memory throughout the entire game.
That would actually be interesting.
I mean, that'd be interesting for when Maya comes back if he didn't remember her, but like, I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
That glove is the key to the whole case.
Yes! Bluffing to the max! That's the Phoenix right I know. She's gonna say it.
Shut up.
Come on. Yeah! I knew it! I didn't know that was actually what she was gonna say, but it was so obvious to call that one. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir! I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great!
Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it'd be anything to do with this case, so why did you bring it then, eh?
Ew, why is it
A
bright
golden
yellow?
glove.
I mean, a gold glove is like an award in baseball, but that thing is like a banana yellow.
Anyway,
That
this is it, sir.
Ew.
Not a fan, eh? It's, rather yellow, isn't it? A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made.
Bro must really like... Yeah, wow. Gumshoe literally took the words out of my mouth.
So the question is, if this glove was supposedly not relevant to the case, 1, why did you bring it? And B, how do you have it?
I assume it was listed as evidence, but it wasn't evidence that was going to be presented by the prosecutor, so it's probably in hands of the detective, which is Gumshoe. That'd be my guess.
Well, they just take it because he liked it? Because he wanted it himself?
No, I just think it's like miscellaneous evidence. Like it's evidence that's not they're not planning to present it, so it's probably not with the prosecutor. That'd be my guess.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it?
Yeah, because who the fuck has a yellow baseball glove?
Who would
Yep,
even
that's
be willing
right.
to make that?
Yeah, what the fuck? Of all colors. Like, it's not one of the traditional colors. It's usually, it's like you either have black or you have maybe like tan, maybe. But yeah, maybe. But then even like the weird ones where you get wacky with it, yellow of all colors. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. What's the other reason?
We won't hear it. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question.
Why did he misspell the name? Yep.
Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
Or that, yeah. You could frame it that way. I see your point, Your Honor.
Yeah, like if someone else killed him, then like they had all the time in the world to just fuck around with the scene. Put some glasses underneath him, like mess with his finger to write Maggie.
Sure.
Detective Gumshoe's the kind of idiot that would misspell her name.
Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yeah, why are they so confident that it was written by Prince? Well,
Yes, sir.
let's hear what he's got to say. We got a whole new testimony for it, apparently. New theme.
This is, is this Gumshoe's
New theme.
This is pretty
No,
good.
this is, I said there's different tempos to the cross-examination. So now we're not in the first tempo, we're in the second tempo. We're not at Allegro yet, but...
Fair enough. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand tipped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand.
Okay.
Yes. A perfectly logical conclusion. Now then.
Still could be forged, but it's a little more detail.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
Seems to be settling in, memory aside.
Something like that. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation is in this country's actually pretty good. Really. We're just gonna be
Maybe that means Emma will come back after she's done with
shooting
Europe.
references like that out right now.
That is pretty funny.
Investigation.
After last case.
After I just lost my scientific investigator who made me a better detective. Fuck you, Gumshoe. Seriously. We had like no big send-off for Emma or anything. Possibly we'll never see her
if she ever
again.
comes back.
And you fucking bring that up again?
Bro. If she ever comes back, you're gonna pop so hard.
I had to hear it from Lana that she just sent her fucking off to the other side of the country, to the other side of the fucking world. And I didn't even get a proper send-off. Fuck you, Gumshoe. I hope you did it.
Oh my god!
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us? I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I beg to differ.
I don't know, luminol and fingerprints did a lot of heavy lifting and
He said it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Luminol and fingerprints did a lot of heavy lifting and Rise from the Ashes.
Literally how he found out everything last time.
Pretty much.
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I.
I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway.
Wow.
His pointer finger?
Of course you get excited about that, Phoenix.
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Nice! Don't tell me it bothers you.
I love that smile, that wry smile Phoenix does sometimes when he puts the hand behind his head.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. Damn.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah. We figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand.
Sure.
And the results? And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger.
Not necessarily. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right. And there's more. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. This is incredible!
Oh, like tiny scratches from writing the name in the sand?
Supposedly.
It's also possible, it is possible that...
Dude, why is he dick-sucking scientific investigation all of a sudden? Like, why are they doing this?
Did they cook somehow?
Stop fucking reminding me!
What I was gonna say was, it's possible the killer grabbed the victim's hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
they
actually
wrote it down
used their
themselves
finger,
with the
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, using the victim's finger, yeah.
Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. If you're keeping in contact with Emma, you need to tell me right now.
That would be funny.
You need to tell me?
Oh, dude, that was one of the greatest bits. That might be one of my favorite bits so far. Was just in Rise from the Ashes when he kept getting like set here by Lotta, and then it's like, and then he's like, "Oh, am I interrupting something?" And then he leaves, and then Phoenix is like, "Wait, Detective Gumshoe." That was so funny.
Yeah. Guess that's what we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. I have fucking amnesia right now, and I know what a microscope is.
Yeah, I went to law school and I don't remember any of it, but I still remember what a fucking microscope is.
Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. What the hell is happening with him in this case? Like,
He's
what?
committed. He said it the first time and he realized, okay, I'm just gonna commit. But it is ironic coming off a Rise from the Ashes when we were
what has
dealing
Lana been
with
doing
future
from you behind bars?
Kidder.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you'd think there's only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? Like, Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand. Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
I swear, one of the silly things is gonna be like, he's fucking left-handed or something.
Well, I mean, what she literally
That's
just
gonna
said
be one of
was,
those things.
would I go so far to get him the present? I mean, that's basically what she potentially implied just now.
The present? What about it?
So let's check the glove. So
That's a right-hand glove.
So you obviously haven't so obviously this is kind of a weird one because baseball is like non-existent over there. So in baseball you wear a glove on your opposite hand. It's a catch because you throw with the other hand.
Huh.
So if you're right-handed, you would wear a glove on your left hand, and if you're left-handed, you would wear a glove on your right hand.
Oh yeah, because the glove hand is the one
you
that
throw the
catches
ball.
not throws it.
Yeah, but you throw the ball in baseball, so that you throw the ball obviously with your throwing hand, and then your glove hand is your opposite hand. So you're right, that is a right-handed glove, but that would then mean
that he is left-handed. Oh.
Yeah, so that's kind of an awkward one I had because yeah, baseball is non-existent in Europe basically.
Damn. Good thing I have you here.
Yeah, but it's huge in Japan, and that's where this game. That's what that one's for. So yeah, that glove is important after all.
And not just for its hideous coloring.
But it's clever because yeah, I mean if you
Good thing
you have
Phoenix
to take
is
even
also
if you know baseball. Even if you know baseball, you think, oh, right, yeah, you have takes a second. But,
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special?
That's why she had to... That's why she had to custom make it, because obviously most people are right-handed. And she wanted a yellow one. A lefty yellow glove. Like, what the fuck?
You couldn't even find that on Amazon. What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. That's about it. Yes, it's really
it's
yellow.
So yellow.
But
it looks like my Yushi's about to put it in the microwave. It's so yellow.
Oh my god. My Yushi?
Yeah, that's one of her nicknames.
Is it?
Mayuri. Yeah.
Oh wait, I think...
They all have like 4 nicknames.
Yeah, I think she said that in episode 1. Mayushi.
Yeah.
I think Okabe just calls her Mayuri, but yeah, she does have that weird one. Yeah. And he has
there's
like
so many. There's
Ocarine.
he has
about 4 for Kurisu. But
and then he himself. There's Ocarine. There's Hoenn. There's
Hoenn
You get the
Kyoma.
point. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah. It's so yellow. It looks like my Yuri's about to put it in the damn microwave.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. No, it had to be custom made because it's fucking yellow.
The combination of the two, for sure.
I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the victim's name again?
I feel like that was the perfect delivery. Well, no.
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was with his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I imagine him just looking at that picture intensely, like, trying to put that together, like, left-handed, the picture, the glove, right-handed message, left-handed glove, right-handed message. Ah!
Yo, thank God. I couldn't take much more of that. Objection! That is, I object!
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
Sure.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Yep. I mean, maybe you could have done it with your offhand, but especially when you're on the verge of death, you wouldn't... I don't know why on earth you'd be using your offhand, and if you did, it probably wouldn't look as good as it does.
Yeah. Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is.
No! It's not possible!
You're acting kind of sus, man. Are you sure you're not involved in this in some way?
Motherfucker is losing his shit.
Mr. Payne?
Again. Yes, Your Honor!
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright!
Damn, you really want to convict an innocent girl. You're kind of a dick, Payne.
I feel like I could breathe again.
It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. You're about to be 6-0.
He really has got to stop doubting me when I go on weird tangents. I'm like, I'm like that one super detective from Death Note, the one that, is really fucking weird, but it's like a god.
Admittedly, it's a little awkward because, again, he's having memory issues, but it is nice to see a fan of his. Like, it's nice that, like, Maggie actually goes to the trials and is actually a fan of his.
Have some results.
Because
some continuity.
Especially because, like, even the people that know Phoenix seem to always be like, oh, but that Edgeworth.
Don't remind me, man. Emma was just on the wrong side. What the fuck?
The Edgeworth. Yeah, she really was meant to be Maya's rival, not just a second Maya.
Seriously.
I mean, honestly, that pair... honestly, Emma and Edgeworth feels like...
I need to...
That...
Did they do Rise from the Ashes in the anime?
No.
No! I wanted to see Emma in the anime. No.
Now, the first season does the first 2 games. Second season did the third game, which I haven't seen
Yeah,
yet.
but, like, Rise from the Ashes is part of the game. It's been part of it for, like, a decade at that point.
It would have been a lot of episodes. A lot of extra episodes.
So I'd take a 16-episode, like, season?
I mean, yeah, they should have done it, but, you know, it is what it is.
No love for the Sky Sisters.
They wanted it...
No love at all.
I think they wanted to get through the first 2 games in one season. A double core season, but in one season. And, yeah, that wasn't happening if they were adapting Rise from the Ashes. In fact, I
wonder how many people that actually kind of pissed off because, yeah, like I said, at that point, Rise from the Ashes is so, like, integrated in Ace Attorney 1.
Yeah.
You would just kind of be shocked that, like, you go from You go from
Yeah.
case 4 straight to like this case, and you'd be like, wait, what?
Oh yeah,
Where's
it's a
from the
legendary
Ashes?
case. Like it's probably like again, if we're being honest, it's probably the best one so far. I mean, unless you
longest one so far.
unless you put Turnabout Goodbyes over it, the Manfred case.
Yeah.
Though that's the argument, right? It's those two cases are the argument for best case of the series so far.
Yeah, of course.
But a lot of people would say it's Rise from the Ashes, and that's one of the most beloved cases ever. Like it is long as fuck, but it's a very rewarding journey nonetheless.
Like, what the hell, man? You took away like Gon, Emma, Lana, like that would have been fucking memes. Like,
What's funny, and it's been a long time, so I don't remember for sure. I'd have to double check. But they're ironically, I think they skip one other case.
What? How? What? Dude, what is
I
this?
think they
what is this adaptation?
I could be wrong. It's been a long time. I'd have to double check. I think they skipped this one.
What?
I'm pretty sure this case is not in the anime.
What was funny? Because leading like this whole conversation was on the basis that I was gonna say Maggie must have been fun watching on the anime, and she's not even in it either.
Well, you don't know that because she could always come back.
Dude,
but
no wonder you never went back to this. This sounds fucking garbage.
the anime is very mid. I like my first couple reactions are amazing because I'm just like crying and stuff because I'm like so like hyped about the anime just for its existence.
Dude,
it's very like the novelty. Once the novelty wore off, it was like, okay, I'm watching a Ace Attorney, but like way inferior because unsurprisingly, it's.
I really do gotta watch your reactions to that for like, like that was like you from a long time ago when we first started talking, and like I gotta imagine you probably had some talk about Rise from the Ashes in there that just never came up, and that would have been fun to see as well.
Yeah, it probably came up around the time where I was like, are they going to adapt Rise from the Ashes, or are they going to go to Justice for All?
Seeing your initial hype and then see it slowly sap out as the series continues.
Like I still had fun with it, but my enjoyment often came from it. This is really cool to see this character in anime form or whatever. Because like at the beginning, it was like holy shit, like the first case, and then like Edgeworth. It's like, oh, this is so cool. But for most of it, it became, oh, it's gonna be cool to see this person, that person. I enjoyed like seeing the openings. Like the openings were really fun. Like stuff like that was cool. It was the novelty of it being an anime. All the novelty about it being an anime was cool. The actual show was fine. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything special, and it definitely doesn't live up to the games, which I didn't even really expect it to, but I guess I hoped it would be a little better than it was.
Dude, I remember, like, because the meme is always, like, I played, the first case of AA1 so much.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I did watch episode 1 of the anime, so I literally have another layer. I wonder if I have
and
that
they get through
on a Google Drive or something.
Yeah.
I should look for that.
And they get, in the first case, the first episode is the first case. They get through that in the first episode.
So it was all, I've seen that case so many goddamn times now.
So
I could recite it from memory.
Oh. It's crazy to think that after all this time, you're finally back on the first case, but it's the first case of the second game! How about that?
And they are cock teasing big with all these scientific investigations, references of all like this non 10 Emma, Maya potato.
It almost like, 'cause I don't remember him going on that tangent over and over again, but I know that is an original. I know that the dialogue's original, but I do wonder if there was a thought like even back then with like. Because I don't know because I know that the idea was like the trilogy would kind of be standalone and that would be the end of the series. But I do wonder if there was any thought of like, well, if I continue it, I have ideas for, other characters and stuff. Because it is a little weird.
Now we've got this, where like everything is so big, accessible, and like only one game is not accessible at this point. Which is pretty crazy.
And it's like, it's literally like the least Ace... Like
this is pretty big at this point.
Yeah, we're down to a crossover. Every game that's solely Ace Attorney is now available.
Yeah. Conveniently as we were starting to do it.
Yeah, it just kept rolling out. They kept doing one after another. It took a while for them to follow up this trilogy, the OG release. But once they started releasing the other stuff, it was like, yeah, it just kept rolling out.
Yeah.
And now they've covered everything. And there's still no announcement for a new game. Holy shit, the Switch 2 is even out. And there's no or not out, but we're even getting Switch 2 talk, and there's no fucking announcement for a new game.
I mean, do you want to pay $120 for AA7?
No, but I imagine, but honestly, I'm kind of imagine that AA7 will be on will probably be. I don't think it'll be.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
I don't think it will be Switch 2 exclusive, but I do think it will be on Switch 2. Is my point.
Yeah, you want a $450 console for $120 a game a piece?
Dude, the Nintendo IP tax is going crazy now in 2025.
Oh my god, they're fucking thieves. They are thieves. Oh my god.
It is so interesting, though. They exist in their own universe in gaming from everything else, and it's so interesting.
I will not be getting a Switch 2 for a long time, because even today, games like Mario Odyssey from 6 years ago are still full price. Still full price.
This is why Steam is fun.
Never die
because not only do games actually go down in price, but then you also get like good sales too.
I mean, you also just get better quality, better your PC is the limitations.
Well, yeah, PC gaming. Obviously, like PC gaming is the shit. Like, but yeah, I mean, like PC gaming for a bunch of reasons is the shit. But
don't buy the Switch 2 is the message here. Don't buy it.
Yeah, unless you're like a hardcore like Nintendo person who's like really into like
even
a
still
lot of Nintendo stuff.
Don't do it. Don't support that crap because you're just giving them a precedent. It's okay to do it, and then everyone else will do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how I feel, but I know people are gonna buy it anyways, so
I was considering buying it, not fucking doing it now.
Yeah, I'll stick with my Switch 1. Thank you very much.
Yes. Not that I'm using that for this, but yes.
That I never play. That I did like. That's like the funny thing too, gaming wise, is like it is like what my gaming is like 90. It's like 90% PC, 9% PS5, and like 1% other.
I think of all the games I have on Switch, I've like actually completed just one. I still need to keep going on that because I got a lot of Mario on there that I want to play, and I have
sure.
Legend of Zelda stuff. Never played a Zelda game before, but
I mean, hey, you can chill with it because I have like the funny thing is about the Switch is that I don't think like I only ever when I do use it, which I never do, I only ever use it as like a handheld console.
Oh, of course.
Like, who the fuck is setting that shit up? But
I mean, I would. I definitely would.
Yeah, sure, but it's just yeah.
I haven't got a Pro controller because fuck the Joy-Cons.
But yeah, weird tangent aside, the point being is that the only thing missing from Ace Attorney is actually Ace Attorney 7 to randomly finally show up. For fuck's sake. The fact that they've focused so much on marketing for Ace Attorney in the last like couple of years, which they've never done in the like 20-year history of the franchise, makes me think it has to be.
I mean, Capcom just went crazy now because they've put all of Mega Man up on there. All the extra series of that is up there. But
I will say Capcom
backlog of Capcom is basically on console now on Steam.
Capcom is fucking busy though. They're making a lot of shit right now. So
not a new Mega Man game. What the fuck?
No, but they are popping off, just not for the stuff that we want. So I'll at least give them that. They're not just. It's not just.
Can you
20,000
releases. You've not even played AA6
or the Great Ace Attorney 1 or 2.
Oh, you have more, huh?
Yeah. I have 3 games to play.
I think that's the other collection I bought, so I actually have those.
Yeah, I have all of them except for. I still don't have 4, 5, 6, mainline, and I don't have investigations. Yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe you'll join me for those ones blind.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see, but we still have this game and another game to get through. Let's actually get back to it.
Yeah, I wish I was looking at another girl right now, but yeah.
And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
See, like, you're even using Maya's voice, like, stop it.
No, it's a little different.
This isn't Maya.
But yeah.
Alright, maybe you're using
The
Emma's
voice.
Stop it. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
There's Ace Attorney 1, Phoenix.
You've probably got a bit of cash on you based on all your victories.
Who knows? Who knows who even paid him?
I will now announce my verdict. Yeah, like, can you afford Phoenix Wright? He's got a bit of a rep at this point.
This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Objection! No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
It is funny, though, because, like I said, I do find it funny that the opening introduction video that we got, like, instead of getting the murder, we got to see this guy that still hasn't showed up yet hit Phoenix with a fire extinguisher. That was the opening video. After he has a dream, a really ominous dream with the judge that implies that he's gonna, like, be stripped of his badge or something. Which, like, who knows what that's foreshadowing. That can't be this case. That's gotta be, like, later in the game or something. I don't know. The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Let's see if it's the guy.
What? And when did this witness... And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What's
Gotta be the guy.
Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Damn, 2 games at once. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling this would be a bit too easy. Almost like this was case 1 or something. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Quarters adjourned for recess.
Okay.
Let's eat.
We have recess. Nice. To be continued.
There's a fucking to be continued in case 1?
But we're gonna keep going. Ooh, new music. Even this music's different.
Oh god.
Hello.
Oh god, all of these are AA1. You get 10 saves for 3 games and I use them all in 1 game.
Yeah, I did that with I recently found out I recently realized that in Persona 3 Reload there's only like 15 save slots. I did the same thing.
What do you mean only 15? That's a big difference.
I mean, we were gonna get through 15 pretty quickly, and this is for the whole trilogy.
Gives you like 30 per game.
There's some visual novels that'll give you like a gazillion.
I think we've played about
Which
as much
makes
Ace
sense.
Attorney at this point as Danganronpa, so... Yeah, alright, I guess number 1. Turnabout Sisters, you gotta go. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm sorry, Maya. Fuck me.
Maya Mia.
I'm saying Emma
Mia Maya.
like, every time I mean to say that. Hey,
It's
even the
instinctual
function.
now. Oh, yes. I love it. Everything. Oh, they have PWAA. They got it initialed, too. Nice.
Let's go. We're not done yet.
Amnesia. So we spent an hour 43 in the courtroom in that session, canonically.
Pretty short for us.
I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
I know, right?
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
Forgot. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Oh no.
If you whip out a taser right now...
Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
What? No. I think I'll pass on this one. You want to get charged of assault and battery too?
I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone.
That doesn't mean you wouldn't need to kick them.
I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today.
Nice.
Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. You are not the
Yeah.
love interest of the series, okay? I do not care.
Maggie Bird. Maggie with an EY, not an IE, as we found out.
I do not care about you, okay? When this case
Damn.
is done, I'm going to forget you even exist. Unless I guess you get with Gumshoe, then I can't forget. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
I can't
Oh,
read
he has a
that.
business card?
I have a
I
business
assume it's
card.
his. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. Wow. She really is a... Wow, she really does like us.
Okay, then.
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Okay.
Huh.
I guess for now we should start
And that's going
talking
into
about me.
evidence for some reason.
That is weird. And start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you?
Dude, I'm literally defending someone, like, with amnesia, okay? Fucking Matt Murdock couldn't have a couldn't have, like, a fucking record as clean as mine. Like, seriously. Rookie.
I love it.
Outdid Miles Edgeworth, like, 3 times. Outdid Von Karma. Outdid the goddamn, like, chief of the entire division. And I took them all down. And now I'm winning with amnesia?
Yep.
Like, Matt Murdock couldn't compete with this.
Yep. Based, by the
Oh,
way.
man,
Just
I
what a
am
legend.
Based, man. I am based. I'm Phoenix Wright, baby. Oh, I could solve the fucking Kira case.
Oh, there he
I'm
goes.
that good. But could Matt Murdock?
I want. Oh my god.
You want what?
No, I was just wondering. I had an internal clock in my head of how long it would take for you to bring up Death Note.
I already brought up Death Note.
I think I forgot. Anyways.
Cell phone. In 2017?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about the detention center, sir. Oh, it's
Hurry up.
important then.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger.
I mean, we did hold a cell phone before we got walloped.
It was on the day of the crime. Yeah, I wonder if that was actually evidence or... Do we still have the cell phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Huh. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Okay.
Yep. Oh
Yep.
my god,
Yep,
the blue
that's-
badger.
Oh my god. Because she's the police. She's a policewoman. And it's the mascot of the police. Terrifying.
She's on the job right now, though.
Terrifying. Well, yeah, she's not. This is like a...
Oh,
she's in like a
big does that get-
sweatshirt
how
with
big does that get?
sleeveless
How
sweatshirt.
does that get Gumshoe?
Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's big enough that they have merch now. Also, she's holding the glove in her arm. But yeah, this is the same theme. Very famous little ditty here. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
Beep.
Hello? I'm just gonna say, oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
He also didn't ask where they were.
Yeah, that was probably... I bet that was the killer, because
How
he
did
heard the
you-
name Maggie.
How did you
But-
know where to find them, mister? And who?
There's a lot of questions, but...
How were you calling if you didn't have a phone anymore?
Payphone, probably. We
Maybe.
saw a payphone on the beach, if you remember, in the picture.
Yeah, fair.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
There was something that Sid. There it is. Yeah, he died half hour after that. I was thinking. I
yeah.
saw the 6 p.m. I was thinking. So they waited for half an hour? That's dedication.
I guess we'll see.
Oops. So where is the phone you found now? We have it.
I think he thinks it's his phone. I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? Most definitely.
No, just a coincidence. I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up...
You were here all along! I have no idea.
Tell me this
Well.
is a hallucination.
Well, you're so mean!
This has gotta be a hallucination. What the
Maybe.
actual fuck?
What the actual fuck indeed. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up! I love that it's question marks, too.
This is how you reintroduce her?
Interesting.
Hello,
Let's see where this goes.
Maya.
Yeah. No, you mean question mark, question mark, question mark. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
No, who the heck is this?
Oh my god, you know what they're probably doing?
What?
You know what they're probably doing?
What?
I bet next case goes back in time.
What, to Maya's POV?
No, but I bet next case goes back to how we met up with Maya.
Oh, so you're saying we already met her by now?
I think so. I think we're gonna go kind of roll it back and figure out, yeah, why she's already here.
But if she
I
was
bet
already,
that 'cause-
but if she was already here, she would have been here like on time for the case to start.
Well, she was just talking about that.
Like, what? You're late on the first day you're supposed to be here?
Of course. I mean, it does kind
No,
of sound
that's
like
a Maya
Maya,
thing
not
to say.
that
I
it
don't know why I
happened
even
before.
said that.
Yeah, just because it didn't happen yet, that still sounds like a Maya thing. It's so good to see you, though, girl.
And suddenly, the pains
I know
of
you weren't
Emma
a-
being gone are starting to heal.
Yeah, I know. At least we have a suitable sidekick here. But yeah, you weren't expecting to see her. It seemed like in the first
Apparently,
case.
we have two sidekicks at once. What the fuck? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know who this girl is
Well,
too.
I guess it is the second game, so twice the fun.
It's been
I guess.
a year, and she quite literally hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Down to the hair length and hairstyle.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
You know each other?
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume Phoenix and Maya were working the case together. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal?
What? Who almost just won.
I think it's more so the Amnesia thing.
I mean, I guess, but still.
Especially because she's such a fangirl of Phoenix.
Still kicking ass even with Amnesia.
Not doing bad. Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? Oh, I missed that face.
I admit, I'm gonna say that myself. I definitely missed that face.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're in sync on that one.
Emma just didn't have a coy face like that.
Like, Emma, like, yeah, she had a bit of a mischievous side, but she wasn't quite as mischievous as Maya, for sure.
Yeah, nowhere near. I mean, that
yeah,
is,
Maya's
like,
a little criminal.
That's arguably her most defining part. So you can't give that to another character.
That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh?
So that's why she was late.
Thanks. What the heck is this? A list?
Damn, Maya being useful already.
20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. Oh my lord.
Interesting. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Huh. Good for you, Maya. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
If you're here, can we maybe ask Dustin who did it? You know?
That'd be interesting. We don't know the status of how her spirit channeling's going.
She wouldn't have come back until she mastered it. That was what she went out for.
That was the idea.
Mm-hmm. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? Oh, it's been a while since we've heard Nick. You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
With Emma, it was always Mr. Right.
Mm-hmm.
She literally has not changed at all. It's like she never even left.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. Ah, so he's one of...
Nice.
So our presumed guy, our presumed killer, is one of the con artists, I guess.
Man, this case was an absolute fucking breeze through. No wonder they had to, like, ham it up with Amnesia. Because they were breezing through this by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
I mean, bro has literally almost got her off the hook with Amnesia, for crying out loud.
Bro actually took an easy one for once.
Honestly. So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. You getting old?
How dare you?
I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you! Oh, I know you so well, Maya.
You know what? Bring back Emma on second thought.
Yeah, Maya busts his balls a lot more than Emma did. Emma was a little more respectful of Phoenix.
Except when Edgeworth was there.
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Shit.
Oh, oops. Guess you gotta get going. We could talk about you being old later, Nick.
Are you not coming in?
I assume it's just that conversation, but I probably coming in. I don't know. Wish us luck.
Is she not coming?
Well, I mean, she's definitely watching, but let's see, I guess.
But she's literally my assistant. She's always there.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
I guess I have all the pieces now. More or less. Well, so I have to put it all together. And I'm not going to lose. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah.
Man, he really does have amnesia. They didn't even play Maya's theme. It's like one of the only characters that got a theme in the first game. Now we get more characters are going to get character themes.
Does that mean canonically
forward?
Maya has no theme and he's just playing music in his head when she comes up?
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah, Maya's there.
Oh, thank God.
We're good.
Thank God.
We're good.
Thank God. Maggie, step the fuck down.
Yes, sir. Dude, we already got Maya back. Let's go!
Indeed. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
You may not. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, pretty much.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness, so he didn't want to call this witness unless he had to. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. There he is.
Hey, aren't you the guy that fucking hit me over the head earlier?
If the point where if he ends up remembering that, like in this case, if he gets his memory back this case, that'll be really funny. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct?
Oh god, it's one of these motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, you hear the voice I'm doing.
I do.
Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but given it's just settled me that everything in my life is the most high top grade quality. I am merely looking for that top-notch, unbeatable university. I have a rigorous selection process. I thought probably a walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on since you're doing the old bag bit.
Oh my god, is this her grandson?
I think that's the only other character that's done the never stops talking super fast bit.
Yeah, like that's the part now, is that this is like the grandson of fucking Wendy Oldbat, and like,
that would be hilarious.
He's even in blue.
Yep. I missed that face too. What is he? A human chatterbox? Yeah, she has great faces.
Man. This case was so mid, but we are back to roots now. Maya is back. The game is back. A little too casual to bring her back like that, you know. But
I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this is a case that I like. It has relevance, but for the most part, I barely even like ever think about it. This is very much a case that exists.
One of the cases of all time for sure.
It really is. It's probably, I mean, outside of the fact that it's memes that he got amnesia, and like obviously like Maya's here and stuff, but like in the grand scheme of things, this is easily one of, you could make a case this is the most forgetful case, ironically enough.
Damn.
Of the whole series, I feel like.
That's pretty harsh, especially for Maya's reintroduction.
I mean, she's here, but oh man, I can't wait though. Next case, I'm excited. Next case, I'm excited for though. I will say.
I have to question him. This fruity fucker's
honestly,
getting on my nerves.
The most hype things about this case is Maya's back, and we're getting new themes. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses? But you aren't even wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks, you thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
Dude, you gotta stop being a pussy, man. Seriously.
Especially to this guy. It's one thing when it's Edgeworth or Von Karma.
Could you imagine if he spoke to
Gant.
Gant that way?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. So, he has no job, and I guess is a bum.
That's beautiful.
Potentially a con artist, so that would be where he potentially gets money. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy.
Yes, even Mummy doesn't love you anymore.
Damn. If you must know, I am. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you...
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington.
Beef Wellington over here acting like a fucking weirdo.
I mean, just look at this guy.
Yeah.
His face is so fucking punchable.
Yeah, I see that for sure. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, oh my god. So this is one of those that's like not a real picture. This is like a visual aid, but that's his face. His face is hilarious.
You're gonna tell me that
all of a sudden,
you're gonna tell me that this is all sand that he can write a name down in?
Apparently, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes.
Like a bin maybe, but a fucking bench? A bench on the sand?
Yeah, I don't know. Without a thought, I looked up and then I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there.
Mid.
The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
What? That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
Yeah. Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. And this Maya character is making me feel things. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy is lying.
I really hope he regains his memory and realizes that's the guy that fucking hit him with a fire extinguisher.
There's no way he doesn't. Like, come on. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. I am justice! You feel me? I said, do you feel me? I need to hear you say it.
I feel you.
Then let's enact righteous justice. Hold it! See you at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. Implying.
That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university.
No name? Trashy?
Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but...
Jesus Christ!
I know, that's pretty strong. I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. Which is, what is the name of this country?
Japanifornia. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now.
Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country.
Alright, are we calling it college or university? Pick one. That arrogant little shit. Oh. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
Is that the best you could do? Do you think you could discredit me like that?
He's even got like a diamond cufflet.
You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you.
Look, bitch, only one person can rate me in such a way. And you are not a goth Lolita.
Not where I thought you were going, but fair.
Where'd you think I was going?
I thought we were keeping it in Ace Attorney.
Oh. What, Maya?
It was either going to be Maya or Edgeworth, I wasn't really sure.
Damn.
This arrogance is really intolerable.
Answer the question. How did you know what time it was?
I'm cool as a cucumber. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you.
This guy's rude.
Just a bit. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice.
Oh, I still can't get over the fact that Maya's literally just here now.
Yep.
What the actual hell, man? Like, why? Like, they literally showed her, like, at the end of Rise from the Ashes, and you give her the most sus return ever.
Yeah,
How
there's got to
you?
be more to it than... Yeah, there definitely has to be more to it than that.
Like, actually, like, did we do it that night she came back? Like, did we go out for burgers
Oh
or
my
anything?
lord.
Like, what happened? I was expecting a little more.
I'm sure there's more... I'm sure there's more to it.
Yeah, but... I swear, like, next case is, like, case, like, 2.2. She better not be the fucking accused
Yes,
again.
2-2. That would be funny.
Yeah, no, one person.
Well, you
per
know,
accused,
it's funny.
okay?
It's funny because I mean, so far there are quite a few similarities with this case to the first case of the first game.
I mean, kinda.
Same prosecutor.
They showed
we didn't do
the murderer at the start.
in a different way, yes. Assuming he is no investigation.
No.
It's straight into the trial. There are quite a few similarities.
Yeah, and I want to punch this guy's face so badly.
There was this little thing they call a clock at the park.
Oh my god, we've been doing the clock thing.
Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time.
I forgot what that statue thing was called, but it's a clock again.
The Thinker.
The Thinker. Yeah, that was it.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Yeah, it is.
Fair? Oh, so it is.
I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept and other nonsense, no man should follow real first.
I'm not in control.
To live by and to wear a watch. Ah, what a ridiculous notion. People should live freely without constraints.
Stop it! And yet again, another flood of meaningless. Like, he's even doing that a lot. Like, bro, he's gotta be like Wendy's grandson or something.
Well, his name's Wellington, not Oldbag, but
words. Doesn't mean, you know, it has the same, the same surname.
Yeah.
Talk about a first-class waste of time.
In any case...
And how did you know he was a police officer?
You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. I could solve your lovely little case.
Bro.
And I'm not talking about this case.
You are not Byakuya Tagami. Shut the fuck up. Oh god, no, not again, not again.
Supposed to be wearing a officer's uniform. I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform.
Shouldn't that statement have come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, I've missed you. I've missed you. So glad that other girl is gone now. Maya's back, the duo's back, and we're stronger than ever. Actually, we're weaker than ever, but you know.
Do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet.
Nice. That line would be even funnier if he had his memories.
Honestly. Are you sure you got a good look at her face?
Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you.
Damn, even he's got to put his fucking hand down now. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
Objection! That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Well,
as I say,
objection!
Yeah.
Yep. As you drag your fucking nails across a chalkboard with that voice. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Then please don't make me have to raise my voice. Nice. Oh, why doesn't he say this shit out loud?
I know, his eternal monologue is crazy. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you.
So you're sure you are not mistaken?
Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine.
Damn.
He's abusing that animation of his. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation.
This really is
I am
like
the superior blue suit wearing individual.
Quality.
There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
This guy is like a weird blend of like the first guy from Case 1 and like Red White.
I could see that, yeah.
While also being like Old Bag's like grandson.
Frank Sawit is the guy for the first case. Because he saw it.
All the older potatoes combined in one with this guy.
Sure? Of course, of course!
Oh, of course. Did you notice anything else of interest, witness?
The banana, yes.
What banana? The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
What? What is this? Are we calling this Turnabout Banana now?
Hell yeah.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. I thought you were all knowing, Wellington. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
He could be, but
Why?
there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else?
Was he seeing the fucking blue badger on her shirt? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think!
Well, let's take a look at the court record.
If my client is innocent, there is no way he would have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we could somehow show he's lying.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I wish I could remember who she is. Are you falling
everything
for her
okay,
all
Nick?
over again? Throwing out
Alright, let's see what we
compliments
got.
for someone like Maya. Saying Maya has a sharp mind, like, old Phoenix would never do that.
I know.
Oh, the baseball glove.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God the
I don't
blue
have
badger
anything else to
doesn't
say.
come back.
Oh yeah, thank God. Yeah, it's... I don't know where we're going with this, but yeah, it was a glove, not a banana.
Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier?
Is that a fucking banana?
Bro. Those are delicious looking bananas. But don't think you could use this as a way to pull more information out of me. No matter how much I love bananas.
And that's where you'd be wrong.
Yep.
But, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? Ooh, what? A baseball glove?
He really couldn't tell.
Oh, do you remember what we... Look at the court record.
Yes.
What did we find at the crime scene?
Where am I looking?
What did we find at the crime scene? What was at the crime scene other than the baseball glove, apparently?
The glasses.
I think our Mr. Wellington needs a pair of glasses.
Oh, I guess so.
Because if his vision's really bad, I could see him mistaking that glove for like a bunch of bananas.
Damn, he even went to the courtroom without without any glasses. That sucks. Yeah, and they're even blue. Damn, so they just happen to have the exact same like glasses, I guess.
Well, they said it was almost exact. They wouldn't even say that it was the same. The prescription or whatever was almost the same.
Yeah, I think the frame of the glasses is the same though.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I think bro can't see.
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
You do not want to take a bite of a baseball glove.
Nor the skin of a
That's not... It's a no! And there's objection theme again. We still haven't gotten the pursuit theme yet, though, the big one.
This is a stupid.
hiding that one.
This is a stupidest Marshall not knowing about the fucking thumbprint scanner. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. The witness loves bananas.
All of these are great, except for the real one.
Knows nothing about baseball.
Whatever you want, man.
Oh man, I kind of want to know all of them. Mr. Wellington loves large bananas.
Large bananas! Oh, I will never forget the option in Turnabout.
What you thinking?
It's second case when it's
Sisters?
in the investigation. Actually, yeah, you get when you're talking to Grossberg, and there's a moment where you could accuse him of being gay lovers with Red White.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny.
The funniest thing ever.
I don't think.
But
I
yeah,
got
no,
that.
I don't remember Mr. Wellington loves large bananas. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember that. He does kind of look like the type, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit! I wasn't ready for that face in this context. Nick, I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here.
What in the world do you mean?
I don't know why it's so funny. I'll have you know I like strawberries much better than banana. Is that a sex joke? Like, actually?
Maybe. Whoops. I think.
What the fuck?
Think it over one more time and try again, Mr. Wright.
That was pretty funny.
Mr. Wellington has never played baseball. That would explain why he didn't even know what a glove is. Same reaction.
I don't know if this was gonna be as funny, but
yeah.
Nick? Oh, yeah, okay, same thing there.
What in the world do you mean?
Yeah, also fair. When I was in junior high, I was a star pitcher. Well, fourth in line, actually, but...
Whoops!
Well, at least we got a little bit of new dialogue there.
Yeah. That was worth it, though. The banana one was peak.
The loves banana was crazy. Dude, the fact that it just says loves bananas and then Phoenix randomly says loves large bananas.
Seriously?
It's like, bro, you've been thinking about Miles a little too much, man.
Oh my god. Where is he?
That's why he's been thinking about him.
Oh. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? What? You... Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Objection! Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yellow or not.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
Oh my god, you're one of those people.
If you throw something in my face, I swear to God.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, please dare.
You're
like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. Yeah, possibility. Sure, in the end, we find out this is, in fact, a glove, not bananas. When viewed from far, I do think there's room for enough doubt.
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
Yep. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
Yeah. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Whoa.
Oh god, he's choking himself with his scarf.
How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous, only to be caught by horrible, unenlightened people, but she was gruesomely burned.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore,
okay, Phoenix.
The identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Yep. Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness. Please be more accurate with your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
A new testimony, huh?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Seems like he's calmed down. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Wow, so they did their job well, and bro, even shitting on that.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then you ran away. Yes, that is correct.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that.
Shame you can't say the same
That
about
girl
your
is the
eyes.
murderer. Yeah.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
Let's cook his ass.
Oh, yes. She ran away. Just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
Actually, it did take me a few seconds to get.
Wow.
Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Damn, and that got
Objection! The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? I mean, he kind of panicked right there.
Yeah, he did, but...
Immediately? As in?
As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... Right away, yeah. That's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school?
You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Sure. What?
What do we got? Phone. I think we're not quite at the phone yet. Well, he said, you know what I think? If I'm remembering correctly, he said that he called at 6:45.
Yeah, he did say that.
And time of death is 6:28.
Yeah, but they got that from his broken watch.
Yeah, but the autopsy confirmed it.
Yeah,
That's the accurate time.
And there was a phone right behind him, so why did he wait that long?
Yeah, he said he took a minute. So that sounds like the contradiction right there to me. Yeah.
How do you know what time it was?
That detective told me. You know which one I mean. Then that gumshoe, which means that we can confirm that he did call at 6:45, and we already have a confirmed time of death, so we know for a fact that he waited 17 minutes to call. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Damn. Hey, he's in the crowd. Nice to see you.
Oh, that's great.
Pal,
That's awesome.
I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't know about that,
he graduated. I don't believe this.
Oh, that's funny. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
Oh, this is amazing. I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? That was funny.
That was funny. Poor Gumshoe. So you're saying that
Yep.
there were police on the scene by 7 PM?
They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. I have to do this animation once every statement. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country.
Which country?
Again, yes, what country are we currently residing?
I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take one more look? Yeah, we get it, Maya.
I mean, hey, this is her showing that she's improved. Yeah, I guess
It does seem like she's quite helpful. I mean, she got us that list that's probably going to be one of our trump cards at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one seems cut and dry to me.
Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? If you can see it, of course. You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Still the objection theme. They're really edging us. We still haven't gotten the full-blown pursuit theme yet. Ugh.
I think this call would like to hear what you were doing during the 15-minute gap.
Ugh. Objection! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 17 minutes, though.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Or we're saying 15 here, but...
Yeah, we're estimating, but...
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington.
His animations are great. Winston Payne.
Yeah.
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Writing Maggie on the ground.
Like a good little bitch.
And calling Maggie. I mean...
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone. What?
A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
Uh-oh, we can get you on that. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone there, are you happy? Uh-oh.
You lost it. Oh dear, oh dear.
I wonder if anyone found it.
You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Oof.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard of that all geniuses have a strange quirk or two, but so by my rationale, I'm a genius. Simple plain people would
Enough. Oh man. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Indeed. Nick, this is a new theme.
It is. Ooh,
Nick, that cell phone, could it be? This is like we're doing some like, I don't know what it's called. Like,
soundtrack knowledge.
Oh yeah.
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further, of course. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is.
It is the same
here
model.
It is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
You're right. That's the same phone. They're using the same animation for the phone, or the same picture for the phone as Phoenix's phone in Ace Attorney 1.
Mm-hmm.
He hit us with the fire extinguisher. Why did he do that?
To steal my fucking phone. That bastard.
I think he was trying to steal his phone, and I think he
my
accidentally took ours. Yeah, I think that's our phone.
He has my phone.
That's funny.
It has Emma, Lotta, and Edgeworth's numbers in it. Give me that shit back. Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. Oh. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Yeah. Yeah.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it.
Oh my god, court record? Court record. All the second, all the way to the right, second furthest to the right. It's my business card. I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back.
Ah, I see. So we're gonna ring that number and then.
Oh no. Yeah, there's that. And then we have whatever the last page. That's all the con artist numbers. So we could also use that if his number is on there. So there's a lot of phone number nonsense that's coming, seemingly.
So he kind of dug his own grave here. He really gave me a concussion and amnesia for my phone.
Well, for his phone, but then he got the wrong phone because they look the same.
Oh my god. Therefore,
I think that was the idea.
Either way, he's fucked. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. But there's a phone booth right behind the damn killer.
Yeah, there's that too, yeah. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. There's so many holes here that we're gonna tear apart. There are so many further questions.
A little too many. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
Yep. How dare you? Objection! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
I don't know which picture it is, so you should check them. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, because we had two.
Take that!
So.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
Damn.
Even he got it.
Yeah.
It's a phone booth. That is correct.
Oh.
All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. And then he's gonna say, like, I didn't have any money for a phone booth.
I really like the soundtrack for this whole game. It has a very unique vibe to it among Ace Attorney
it's pretty good.
Soundtracks. Yeah.
Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order, order.
Objection! What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense that he had time to tamper with the crime scene?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
That too.
This is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Oh, you know what it might be? Well, it probably is the cell phone, but contacts. I bet his contacts are going to match the list.
Yeah. Yeah, you
which
said
is going to
that.
prove that he's one of the con artists, yeah.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor?
Well, I think I said his phone number will be on the list, but if the list is all his friends, yeah, it's all the same.
Mr. Wright, do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yes, I have an idea.
Probably.
I thought you said riding, Maggie.
Oh my god.
I thought you said that earlier as well.
With a W, writing.
Yes. No hard R's here. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Take that! Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out.
I looked away for a second and you threw the wrong evidence out.
I threw the wrong one, but he was writing the name down.
Okay, I literally just stopped paying it. I like spaced out for a second, then I realized that you were getting reprimanded by the judge.
Oh, thank you very much. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then. But
let me read.
You will be penalized.
Tiny penalty, it's fine. Anyways, okay. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer why didn't the witness call the police right away?
But it was writing fucking Maggie's name down.
And you did present that one, the 2, not 1.
Yeah.
Let's look at 1.
No, that's just him. That's just him laying
Well, let's look at it.
There's nothing about that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess. Nah.
Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
But they never.
Yeah, so he called. So supposedly he called Maggie, or like Maggie, like they got in contact, and he said, "I'm gonna meet up for the phone," and then, and so her and Dustin went over there, and then something happened where Dustin ended up dead.
Yeah. But that's not the evidence.
Why didn't the witness call the police right away? The glasses. Probably not. The glove, no. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, I mean...
This is kind of weird, actually.
Profiles? Profiles? Let's take a look. Is there anything here?
It won't tell me how old Maya is?
Well, he doesn't know who she is.
Yeah, but we don't know the age of any of these people.
I think everyone else would be in the court record because witness, prosecutor, victim, and defendant.
That's so funny.
Whereas she's just here. Yeah, just looking at Dustin and Maggie, if there's anything in either of them. No. No. Okay, go back to evidence. I actually don't know what this is, but I mean, process of elimination, it can only be a few things.
Yeah. Take that.
Well, it was the glasses.
Oh, it was. I just kind of threw that out there.
Oh! Oh! Oh, we're so stupid! I bet he literally couldn't find the fucking... He couldn't see.
He couldn't find the fucking booth, like, 3 feet in front of him?
He probably didn't even see it.
Oh, my God. Mr. Wellington.
His eyesight's bad. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Yeah. Ah, where did you find... Oh, you idiot.
I believe the court all heard you just confess to.
Yeah! I thank you, Phoenix.
That these glasses are in fact yours. That feels like the kind of logic that Ace Attorney wouldn't even bring up half the time, honestly. Like, they would let shit like that go. Also, apparently he can see just fine. His glasses right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were in fact found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Get fucked. Order, order.
Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
You didn't need to. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses,
Oh.
The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them.
And he couldn't find them because they were under the victim. Oh, that's actually great.
What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body.
Huh.
And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Jesus Christ, this guy's like fucking Velma about his glasses.
Yeah, it's literally that. Yep.
Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. And you? No,
oh,
you
there it
got,
is!
like, your
Here it
memory
is!
back, but
Pursuit theme!
You are like
It's
hyping
here.
into Phoenix Wright 101.
Oh, the new one! The new one!
New, eh?
This is the new Pursuit theme. That's always the most famous one.
I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
Yes, I did, sweet cheeks. Wait, what was your name again? More or less.
Maya, we don't know the last name yet, but hey, Faye.
Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to dig this guy. Now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. She doesn't look too confident as she says that.
Don't worry, we got the shit. This is so exciting watching you work again. Okay, so she came back recently then.
So are you like my girlfriend or something? I really wish you'd asked that. What would she say?
Probably no.
In your personal opinion, what do you think Maya would say to that?
Maybe get embarrassed and say no, of course not.
Do you wanna be?
She's not that bold. See, Mia would say something like that.
You think Mia would say something like that?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maya's
Mia
a
was
pretty
trying
big
to-
tease.
Mia
Maya's
was
a big tease.
Mia was damn near. Mia was pretty much ready to ride. Speaking of riding, Mia was just about ready to ride him right before she died.
I know, but Maya, she's got a sassy side to her too.
She's funny, but I don't know about that.
We'll see.
Anyways,
Somehow, my old self
Yeah,
is coming
maybe.
back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife.
Hell
Edge.
yeah.
Get it?
Yep.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. Jesus Christ, you're
Hell
about to
yeah.
solve a
Oh,
case
I
or
love
burst
this
out
thing.
releasing. Order.
Well,
Order.
a turnabout kind of is like an orgasm. Objection! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
All right. Well, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defense's name is Maggie and the victim was left-handed. In
Yep.
other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But... Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? No, it's actually
No.
It's the opposite. Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Maggie.
That is a good point. The witness didn't know of Miss Bird before the trial. Ah, I forgot.
No, we have something for this.
Was there any way this creep could have known? This creep, damn. Could have known Maggie's name beforehand. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please
Yep.
present its case? How could the defense have known the defendant's name because of the phone call?
Yep. Yep, there it is.
Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you?
Ooh.
Objection! Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Bro, why do you care so much, man? Like, this guy's guilty, just admit it. You know, you suck.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to lose the case.
But he sucks. Overruled.
He does, but, you know.
Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Okay.
Maggie, can you confirm this was the same guy, like by voice?
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. I can actually do the voice now. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. Yeah, because at the end of this, she says her name, yeah. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie, yeah, because we did see this earlier. That's where we saw the blue badger.
Never could let that thing go.
Yeah.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Two, really. The name and the wrong hand. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is the mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded.
Yeah, so you have to know her name, but not know her. So it's like, it very specifically narrows in on you, Wellington. Eek!
Order, order.
Objection! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
Yeah, we still don't know why he killed the guy. And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
The motive is simple, see? He didn't have his glasses, so we bumped into him and fucking knocked him down by accident.
Imagine.
That's probably a case that's stupid at some point.
Well, that's not a
Mr. Wright.
motive. That's accidental.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then.
Oh, 2 points.
Now then, please present the court proof that the witness had a motive. The list of names.
So it's definitely the list of names or related to it. So, yeah, I mean, probably. I think you just go straight for the list.
We don't have anything else related to the list.
I mean, there's the phone. Yeah, I mean, it could be the phone again because she had possession of it, but I think the list of names is probably... I feel better about the list of names.
Take that!
Yeah.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And when we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group, shall we say.
You looked up all those numbers? Apparently Maya did.
Yeah, Maya, let's go. Of course. The list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to the people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist, Nani?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage and invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
Damn.
You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who read that brilliant artist Mauricio Tillo's in charge with the goddess of...
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. I do not fucking care. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. See, that's Phoenix, honestly. Man. Like, no memory. He is just not giving a fuck.
Yep.
This is the kind of sass Phoenix, right, we need in the courtroom all the time.
God.
None of that silly, like, you know, what did I do? This guy's nuts. Just, I don't give a fuck. I want cold, hard facts. You little, insignificant bitch worm.
When he's in the zone, he's a fucking gangster, man.
Oh, yes.
You think any of you, know what it's like to be so refined, man, such as me? Objection! Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is looking into the group, a victim of that group, a member of that group.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
You scum. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. Oh. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
got you now.
That police officer.
Don't you throw anything at me. If you fucking throw anything at me, I'm gonna jump over this court of law and smash your face, you know? I'm gonna go British style on you.
Objection! Your Honor, there's no way I can lose again.
Did he say that?
No.
Oh.
I said that. Imagine.
What is it, Mr.
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. He's just doubling back on that. That's all he's got. Yep.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
But please! Oh my god, if he actually says... Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Okay, he's actually trying.
Oh my god, he actually has something to say.
Hello, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. Oh, he's gonna say she was gonna give it back, so why would he bother? The defendant already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? Okay, Payne, not bad. I'm actually mildly impressed.
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it does make sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Okay, Maya. Wait, who are you again?
I mean, to be fair, that is a Mia thing to say, actually.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
So we're going down the line of, we're going down the thought process of he was planning to just get back his phone, but then when he showed up for some reason, he was like, no, I actually have to commit murder.
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Oh.
So this one's a little tricky. But it is good.
Something he didn't agree with.
So he showed up. He was gonna just go get his phone, but then he showed.
The absolute insanity this fucking thing is.
Is there anything he could have seen and been like, oh, fuck?
I mean, he could have seen it. He could have seen the uniform and thought like, "Oh fuck, I'm about to get caught because like they're police."
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So I think. Okay, you fired really fast. You fired way too fast. I think you were supposed to present Dustin himself.
Oh, you know,
because he was a police officer.
I'm gonna forget that so much in this game that I can present profiles.
Yes, you could present profiles. Yeah.
The witness saw this. Mr. Wellington, is he correct?
Yeah, that's fine. We can tank the points. It's fine. Who cares? But yeah, no, you had the right idea. You had the right idea, and that was actually probably the hardest one of this case.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think if you present Dustin, yep, that got it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna forget so often. I can do that.
Yes. Yes.
That's a new gameplay mechanic that's actually gonna throw me off, ironically.
I don't want to just say, oh, don't forget the profiles, because if I do that, that implies, oh, this one's a profile, so we'll just kind of see how it goes.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on a date right after his shift was over.
He was still in uniform.
With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh!
Yeah, he probably thought that Maggie snitched to a cop, not knowing that. Yep. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policewoman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
Yep.
What are you shaking your head for? And when he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Correct. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Damn.
I mean, there's been sillier reasons. Actually, no, wait, maybe there hasn't. No, yeah, there has, Von Karma. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking!
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Don't you...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education!
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence! That guy's really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious code group that, they're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What? We already know where this is going.
Yeah, there's a piece of evidence we haven't used yet. It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this.
Turnabout?
This phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... The phone stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
Oh, did he actually wipe them off? I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Oh, that's actually a good point. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
Damn.
Sure.
I mean, wouldn't they have, like, names attached to the numbers? You know?
You would think. Maybe. But who knows? Given it's, shady shit.
No, I mean the phone that he has.
Yeah, I know. I mean, who knows how he's managing that on his phone.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Grr. That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. The cell phone. Oh, the fingerprints.
Yeah, let's try fingerprints then.
I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. Wow.
Oh, fuck me. I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it? Can't believe I'd do something so stupid.
Wow. Pretty thoroughly, too. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna be the villain for this whole game. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Ah, he's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Oh my god, bro erased all of our numbers!
What? You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Yeah!
Where did you
Good question,
where
Phoenix.
did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. I remember now! This bastard stole my phone! I must have been calling Maya then. What? What is that? That thing in front
That's
of
the
him.
ringtone of...
No, that thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Must have been calling Maya then. Huh.
Well, no, I mean, that was the ringtone of Wellington's phone.
But then he would have just snatched that phone.
So, I don't know. He somehow mixed them up. I don't know the specifics of what happened, but...
Because he wouldn't know Phoenix had his phone. He'd just assume that was his phone.
Who knows? But I mean...
Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. Oh my god, the art for that's so ridiculous.
Where's
Bang.
the fucking bailiffs? I got assaulted in a court of law.
In a defendant lobby, I think.
So that's when...
I have no idea what you're insinuating. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but... if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free.
I know.
Oh, don't worry. We got him right where we want him, Maya.
Now we can actually... oh, wait. Okay, now we do have Maya, but he still doesn't know who she is. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Check the names on the phone. Not the phone you have,
Well,
the
it's
phone
not
that
even
he
that.
has.
I mean, it's not even that. It's
And
just
call
we
your,
just call
your
yeah.
phone.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, because he said that like the names, Because even if the con artist names are on the phone, that doesn't prove it's his phone.
Yes.
Because we still have to prove that we haven't actually proven that he's a con artist. Because this could just be anyone's phone. But the very act of stealing our phone acts as proof.
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer.
So he's still not realized that he has his phone.
No, he's not put that. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, to be fair.
Yeah, sold
You
him
only
for
made
something.
one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Oh, that's weirdly deep.
Right, the slayer.
I know
of
he's dealing with
prosecutors.
amnesia,
I have a
but this does
perfect
feel
record.
this feels very foreshadowing as well.
Who am I? It's because he doesn't remember who he is. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. I don't even know the name. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
This is the kind of fucking guy that would get let off the hook and then say, "Thank you, Your Honor. I won't do it again." What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to just? Am I supposed to just let it go like that? Objection! Hey, that wasn't objection.
You went for hold it.
Please wait, Your Honor. Payne is shitting himself.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything!
Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
We don't even need to say another word to the witness. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Your Honor, I just have one question to ask. Can the defendant please read the first name in his contact details? What? What do you mean?
Well, supposedly,
Wait,
so
who the hell,
he
who
already.
the hell is the
you
big
forget.
and small fame meal deal combo?
Wow. But you forget that he said that his phone magically glitched, so he already erased all the names on the phone that he has. So we lost all our contacts.
I had Emma and Lana's numbers in there.
Yeah, I made that joke and you like no-sold it earlier.
I had Edgeworth's number in there.
Yeah. He erased all our numbers.
My whole fucking history. I still had Mia's number in there.
Aw.
Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright.
Come on, give us the super penalty. The whole bar, come on. I don't think that's happened yet.
Fuck that. Are you
As
kidding
far
me?
as I can remember.
The whole bar?
That is a thing.
What? Why?
Come on, give me the super. Give me the super. It's the second game. Let's get the super penalty.
I don't want the super penalty. How far do I go
He's
back
saying
if I
one
fuck it up?
piece. One piece.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
This better be the super penalty when you say that
I
shit
only
like
get
this.
one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything,
Come on, give me the super.
it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully... Just sound like I'm gonna fucking die if I get this wrong. Do you fully understand?
Or at least your lawyer career. Objection! I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time.
It's not even a super, it's only a triple.
That's enough, isn't it?
We could literally take 3 shots at this, but I think we all know where it's going. It's the...
It's my phone number. Call my cell phone.
It's gotta be.
Please.
It's so stupid, but it's so good.
Why, thank you. How nice.
He gave him the business card.
Oh my... Oh,
that is a Japanese thing,
there's
yep.
so many games. Tell me, just once, that the fucking judge is on the stand at some point.
That'd be funny.
The judge is the accused. Like, come on.
Who would be the judge?
A character we haven't met yet.
Oh, exciting.
Can only
Hey!
meet one judge at a time.
They're doing the Japanese thing where they each give each other a business card.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's like you have to have a business card. It's like a thing if you're in anything remotely related to the business world in Japan.
What, a stack of them at once? Here, please.
Oh
have
yeah,
one of mine.
you keep like no, you literally keep like a lot of people have like a certain like case for them. Yeah, you can never run out. Yeah, no, it's actually like a real thing. It's like really important.
That's interesting. Here, please have one of mine. That's kind of cool. Oh my god!
We actually. That's so good. That's so good. The ink is strong and clear.
but I
It's
still
written
can't
in fancy
read it?
script, but I still can't read it.
We're never gonna get his
That's
name.
amazing. We're never gonna get his name.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Oh, you idiot.
Oh, that's so good.
That is kind
I
of
love how the penalty came back on the screen.
Your Honor,
It's like, oh, you fucked up. But no.
there is something very important about that card, and that is the name of the card, the back of the card. Bro literally wouldn't even know his own phone number if not for that card right now. This card is
Wow.
important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Come on, Maya. You're meant to be like upgraded at this point. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh, right now? But court is still in session.
Hey, so they do have each other's phone numbers. That's a big step. Big step.
Well, yeah, I mean, Maya has his... Phoenix, at the moment, does not have Maya's.
I know! What a cunt.
Because of Wellington.
It's okay. You'll see. What the hell is that phone?
That's the phone she had in the first game, because
my
it gets
God.
confiscated, and she gets it back from Gumshoe, and the strap is supposed to have, like, the Steel Samurai on it or something.
I remember that, but
The whole
okay.
thing from the second case, yeah.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Hey, Steel Samurai.
Why does he have that that ringtone?
Hey, he likes the song. What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington, give me my phone back. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
Yeah, you're... No, 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 no. It can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Yeah, I'm surprised your head isn't, like, throbbing in pain right now.
Dude, he has 1,000 HP, man.
Oh my god. As you said, he literally walked it off.
He got a status ailment from that attack of confusion, but he didn't, he tanked it.
My god. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
They're playing the theme! Oh my god! Gee, what the... Bro!
A suicide right here in the courtroom?
It's funny, he actually fell the exact same way as Sawit, except Sawit just foamed at the mouth and passed out. But... what the fuck?
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid. And lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
Is he alive? Ah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. He only passed out.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Not
guilty. Confetti! Woo! Confetti! I love me some courtroom confetti.
That is all. This court is now adjourned. So, can I get my phone back?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, my phone with no contacts.
Honestly, what the fuck?
A new victory music. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. So he still has some amnesia, though. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
Does he?
I think? Well, maybe not. Well, I guess we'll see. Because he did remember the, thing. The bludgeoning. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
That's the shortest amnesia I've ever seen. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's probably because of me.
Definitely. Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Oh, you're perfect for Gumshoe.
Honestly. You might be a relative.
Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
You want to talk about Phoenix
Maybe
having insane HP.
I was about to say, what the hell?
How the hell?
I guess she really is a bird. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods.
What? Meekins and Gumshoe combined wouldn't be this bad.
Failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster.
How are you in the police force?
I know. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Okay, that's just pathetic. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, that's pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. Wow. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Okay, that one's pretty good. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
Oh, you're a bad luck charm, huh?
Safe to say she's a bad luck charm.
I knew you'd
What do you
that.
mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. Oh no, not an old lady. I gave her my hand and...
She
before
died!
I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
What?
What?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. Damn. That's not true!
Yeah, that sucks.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now.
Really?
The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like
all,
she's gonna be... Why do I feel like she's gonna be accused of a murder again down the line?
Dude, there's no way we get the same people accused of murder twice. There's no way.
There's a lot of games, man.
There's no way. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise.
Now, admit, something you could switch that up with a little bit is if you start having, like, multiple people be, accused. And we have, like, more, like, combinations of people being accused of murder together. I don't know. Something like that.
Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
I guess that's some kind of stat boost. Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Maya? You have a name?
Okay, good luck to you. Yeah, just Maya so far. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too.
That'd be so funny if, like, she says her name is Faye, and, like, he kinda remembers it. He doesn't remember Mia, but he's like, oh, wait, did I have a crush on you at one point?
Oh, no. That would be funny. Dude, I love the agenda you keep pushing, though. It's pretty funny.
What? He liked Mia, as you keep saying.
Oh, yeah, for sure, but that's not the agenda you're pushing.
Go for the little sister, man. You literally get
Maybe.
Mia in the package deal.
That's crazy.
As DLC.
Oh, he'll be downloading that content, alright.
And he might actually paid 120 for it.
I think he paid more than that.
Come on, man. Expansion packs. They're all about these days.
Yes, the perfect comment from Phoenix.
What a horrible day. I've got my memory back. There you go. But things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts.
Just want a burger now, man.
You really had me worried.
You look worried.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but
Oh no!
Who are you?
Oh no. What? What? I love her puffy face.
It is cute.
Nani? What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. What? Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. Oh, God, yes. But he's also been a really good ally during others.
Yeah, he's kind of a good friend of ours. In a way.
The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is really swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This fucking guy. This person.
No!
Oh my God! Know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else.
Holy shit, Phoenix is the best. Phoenix is a legend. Phoenix is a legend.
And this girl, Maya?
That might have been his new best moment in terms of comedy, at least.
Aw, girl's literally crying.
You finally remembered.
This is This is Maya Fey, my government assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. About that... Something about a ladder?
Yay, stepladder.
Yeah.
It's something about narrow-minded cultural assumptions. Earth the Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
See, she would play with the idea. She would banter.
A little, maybe.
Oh yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Yep. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Yep. Just forget that I left it all. Forget about a warm-hearted reunion. She is back now.
I refuse.
And that is
I refuse.
that. She literally just popped up like a phantom. That's it. That's it. Just accept it.
Interesting.
You guys really thought for a moment Maggie would be the fucking main girl of the game?
Well, no, I don't think anyone actually thought that.
No? The case, at least.
Maybe the case.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick! Let's go to our usual burger joint!
Hell yeah! Okay, okay. Actually,
Where
it
is
hasn't
it?
even been that long since she came back into my life.
Oh?
How long's it been? And that story. That story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago.
2 months.
Go on. No! No! No!
Yep.
No!
Yep. But they're doing the thing.
What the fuck? A lolly?
But that reaction. But look at the title of the name. Look at the title.
Reunion and Turnabout. Why has she got Maya's clothes on? What is this goddamn pretzel lolly doing on the screen?
Their pretzel lolly is amazing.
What
that
is
might
this
be better
nonsense?
than that might even be better than drill lolly. Holy shit, pretzel lolly is crazy.
What is this nonsense?
So it looks like we're gonna run it back 2 months ago in episode 2.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh, I forgot this shit
And
played right away.
Yeah, you need to get out of here. Yeah, you need to get out of here.
I don't know how to get out of here.
Just yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah. Yeah, just kill it. Yeah. Alrighty, that was the first episode of Justice for All. We're done with the first case. It definitely took longer than I thought. But
That was, oh my
nonetheless-
god, that was so fucking long. That felt.
I mean, it was a whole case.
That was like twice as long as the last first case. And we didn't even investigate.
Yes, it was definitely long. Well, it had a to be continued, so that was the difference.
We've reached 3.5 hours. How long was the first? How long was Ace 1 of AA1?
Hour and a half tops, probably.
Jesus. Yeah, like damn, that's over. That's over.
So yeah, it kind of baited as a tutorial case, but it does end up being obviously a lot more because again, it's not the first
about
game.
as long as a trial day in Rise from the Ashes.
It was but yeah, I mean, whatever. But it was, I definitely think we took a while on that. I don't know why. I don't think it usually is quite that long, but it's us, so you know. But so yeah, interesting thing. They give us the like Maya, just boom, here's Maya, and
What
now
is
they're
with
like,
this
hey,
game and just doing sudden like reunions and farewells. Last time we
And now
literally
you're
just
getting-
had Emma like be like, oh by the way, Emma's gone now. You don't get a goodbye or anything. And here it's like, Maya, did you miss me?
yeah. So it's interesting. They do the shock Maya reveal, and then they're like, hey, 2 months ago, here's what happened, and obviously with the title being Reunion and Turnabout, we're going to find out. We're going to actually see their reunion.
But why is there a lolly on the
in
screen?
the next part?
Who is this
Like
girl?
you said, dressed like Maya.
Literally
Family member,
same
perhaps?
clothing. They've never mentioned anything about a third sister.
Could be less related than a sister, maybe.
A cousin?
Maybe. I mean, if not related, definitely maybe like a spirit channeler or spirit medium or
Don't
something.
you dare tell me this is the next person I'm
acolyte.
defending.
I mean, it's definitely like we know it's acolyte clothing, so at the very least, this girl's related to like spirit medium stuff
I guess so, yeah.
in some way, shape, or form. Whether she's an actual spirit medium in training herself, because who knows how young they start training them, or something else. But obviously, like, again, at the end of Rise from the Ashes, we got that tease, and if you remember, we were at a new location, too. So we don't know anything about what that was about. That stuff could be maybe next case.
Mystic Maya, they called her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and despite
So
all of
we'll have to...
despite all of that, like the you know, that I forgot the term. What is she? Spirit medium. Like that didn't come up in this trial at all.
No.
So, you know, all that good stuff wasn't really here.
Hey, and the best part is that we know that Maya's not going to die in the next chapter. Because it looks like we're going back in time.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to spend the entire chapter back in time.
I don't know. I kind of think the way he said it, like it was one long story 2 months ago. I kind of think that is where we're going. I kind of think this reunion is going to involve a murder somehow.
We're gonna do oh my goodness! You can't have one fucking event in this life go by without a murder being solved, can he?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not one. That's so sus.
But we'll see.
Poor guy. But no, that was such a weird introduction to the game. The whole Amnesia thing.
Yes.
To play up like the new mechanics of the profiles and whatnot.
So
like,
so now that we're past it, I will say it, and you might like it. You might, I don't know where you put it because I know you have weird feelings about the first case. This is actually my least favorite first case in all of Ace Attorney.
Seemed a little harsh. It had some good moments. I mean, it had the banana.
So I will say though, the first two first cases of Ace Attorney, I kind of look at on a different scale. In the third game,
well, explain.
They go completely different.
What about this? This one didn't do it for you.
I just think, like, again, I'm just comparing it. Really, we just compare it to the first case of the first game. Like, really, because I'll get to it in a second. But they go a different direction, kind of in the future with these first cases. But in the first case of the first game, it's very iconic, and like not a lot happens. It's very simple, quick tutorial. Get you into the flow of the game. This case is obviously kind of in a weird middle ground where it's kind of masquerading as a tutorial, but it also like tries to be harder because it knows that it's the second game, and but it's like in this weird middle ground. Obviously, you know, Wellington is okay. I think nothing as funny as him choking himself out, nothing beats Sawit throwing his toupee in Phoenix's face, and then the face that Phoenix makes after. It's just so stupid, that face that he makes for a second.
The banana accusation was pretty good in this one.
That was hilarious. That was absolutely fantastic. And there was some awesome, funny stuff, because it's Ace Attorney, there always is going to be. But yeah, I think like obviously Larry's iconic as well. I mean, we get Winston Payne in both, so that's kind of a wash.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, I like, not by a lot, but I do think it's less than that. But I think what that does tell you is that first cases in the future are very hype, because in the next game, they go a completely different route, and they decide, what if we make the first case like super fucking important to the story? Like, what if we throw you in almost like throw you in the deep end in a sense?
Interesting.
And that's kind of the approach that they go to next time. And I would argue, honestly, at least as far as the main line goes, pretty much from this point on in the main line. I can't speak for Ace Attorney 6, but they kind of go with a different approach to the first case, starting with Ace Attorney 3. And Ace Attorney 3 may be the best first case. It's 3 or 4 probably. So yeah, I definitely think that they level up those first cases, but this one is what it is
going forward then.
Yeah, but so that's exciting. But what I will say is, like I said, this game's a roller coaster. For me, this is kind of like, there's some good stuff in it, but this is a lower part of the game. Next case,
not the lowest,
is a higher part of
but a low.
The way I see it, no, it's quick, so it is what it is. This is a lower part for me, and then I think next case, high part. I'm excited for that case. Case after that, it is what it is. And then case after that after that one is insanely hype. So
I'm wondering
up and
if
down.
That's going to be like, because you've already kind of
up and down.
You've already kind of given away that, like, yeah, they actually make the first case of AA3 good, which is kind of funny. But I'm wondering if for the trilogy
It's amazing.
at least if these if like the game like Trials and Tribulations Case 2 is also going to be like, if all three of these games of the second cases be kind of Faye centric in a way, because it definitely is going to be
Perhaps.
like this next one is going to be heavily Maya centric in it, and obviously Turnabout Sisters was the case, so I'm curious if we'll get that. But what was the I know we just saw it, but what was this upcoming case called?
Reunion and Turnabout.
Yeah, they really just shoved Turnabout in there now, don't they?
So I mean, it's not always Turnabout something. It can be something.
Yeah,
Turnabout.
Turnabout. Yeah, Turnabout was Turnabout was at the front of every case in AO1, but it seems like here the consistency is it's the final word in all the chapters. It seems to be, because this was the last Turnabout. That one was
not. It won't be for all of them in this game. They do different stuff, but yeah. Yeah, and then there was, of course, the bonus case doesn't even have Turnabout because I don't know why. I'm
wondering if we'll just like straight up, like we'll get like our first POV change in at this point. We'll have like a quick little abridged story of like what Maya's been doing before we get the reunion come up. Like
maybe
the people she's seen, the kind of training she did, whoever.
Yeah, we have not had a POV
the
change
Mystic
yet.
Maya.
Yeah, we have not had a POV change yet.
Yeah, I figured as much. But yeah, I think that'd be interesting because like the end of Turnabout Goodbyes was all about Maya actually like leveling up, actually like contributing more to the cases and whatnot, and didn't really get
even
it
though
in this
that's
one
mostly in
the
like a
evidence was
spiritual
done.
sense, but. Yeah, that's mostly in theory, in a spiritual sense. But ironically, she was actually really helpful in a non-spiritual sense in this case.
Yeah, and I'm really curious if we'll actually like continue that theme, because it is kind of the double-edged sword where it's like, yes, the spirit medium stuff is cool, it does make Maya useful, but ironically, because of the specifics of how it works, it kind of takes Maya out of the equation for a little bit for, like Mia or the dead potato. So I'm curious just if they can healthily balance that. If Maya does this technique now, if it can balance keeping herself relevant as well as just like, not overly relying on Mia or anyone else. Because I definitely don't think we're done with Mia. I don't think we've done with Mia from AA1.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. A couple of times.
I'm really excited though, because next case is like a big one. Like there's a lot in terms of like its relevance to the overall story of Ace Attorney. Like, this is a pretty big one coming up. There's a lot in here.
Ship's
that's
confirming.
Like,
let's go.
So it's an important one. Like I said, I talk about how the case we just played is not an important one. Like, Maya shows up, and that's cool, but this case there's foreshadowing in this case for no reason, but there is foreshadowing in this case. But other than that, it just kind of exists. It's just kind of there, which... is one of the things that it just makes it kind of weird. But yeah, this next case, very important case to the overall story of the trilogy, and I guess you could say the franchise by extension of that. So I'm looking forward to it a lot. It's really good. I think it's a really good one. So. And there'll be a lot of fresh stuff and,
I'll
and
definitely
interesting
say,
stuff.
If they fucked up the case that like involves like all the Fae lore and whatnot, I'd be pretty pissed. I feel like it's almost kind of hard for them to do that at this point, given just we're still kind of at the foundations of it all, really.
Yeah, I know. There's still... The other thing that's like, it's barely been brought up, but it's bubbling in the background is Misty Faye. Like, that is just a thing that, like, they left completely open-ended in the first game.
But do we even know if she's alive or not? I think she just disappeared.
No. Yeah, she's been gone ever since DL6. After because she, again, to recap that, in DL6, the three guys in the elevator, Yanni Yogi, Miles Edgeworth, Gregory Edgeworth ends up shot. They eventually, because they can't find any leads, the police contact Misty and have Misty channel the spirit of Gregory Edgeworth, of Miles's father. Yeah. Gregory Edgeworth says Yanni Yogi did it. And they found Yanni Yogi innocent, which ruined Misty's reputation, because apparently as like the head of the Fae clan, she was actually like had a lot of influence in like politics and like power. She had like legitimate, apparently the spirit medium head is like a real like thing in this world with like power, and it like kind of ruined that. But as we would find out, Gregory actually lied to protect his son. Yeah. Because he actually thought that Miles did it, and of course we then found out that in fact it was even more convoluted, and it was actually Von Karma that did it.
God, that would just be soul-crushing. Like, not even learning that, like, you didn't do it in the end, but that your father in the afterlife still thinks you did it.
But it is at least it's kind of nice that, despite that, he was willing to lie to protect him.
I know, but
still. Yeah, so that was kind of the whole thing where it was like, oh, Misty's a fraud, like, this whole spirit channeling thing is bullshit, because they did this in secret, but then a certain Red White got hold of the information from Grossberg and used that to blackmail, and that eventually leads to how Mia dies. It's a whole chain of events that tie DL6 together with, and the fourth case of AA1 with the second case of AA1. So there is like all these threads that tie together, and we went through a lot of them, and we got through a lot of them and covered a lot of them, but one of them that we never really unraveled beyond her role in DL6 was Misty Faye. And Maya again has no idea if she's alive or dead, and
it hasn't really been one of her goals to find the truth about that out yet.
No,
but
not really.
Yeah, in theory anyway. Like, if we want to expand things decently here, we probably would get to that, I'd assume.
And that gets into the whole thing, right? Because like Maya would be with Mia dead. And Mia was doing the attorney thing, so who knows how that works. But either way, with Mia dead, Maya, in theory, would be Misty's successor. But again, we still don't even know if Misty's dead or not. She's like MIA, so who knows what that's about. And we could get into all this like Fae stuff or spirit medium stuff. There's definitely a chance that that's what this next case could be about. Or it could go a different direction, but like you said, we got the pretzel lolly in the thumbnail, dressed up as an acolyte, so probably going to be heavily.
Oh, that's what you're going to be
spirit medium.
Now. She's the pretzel lolly.
Oh, that's so good, dude. Like I said, dude, you just one upped Drill Lolly. That's so funny.
I'm glad I could get there.
Because her hair really does.
It is a pretzel. Yeah,
it's so good. But yeah, no, it was absolutely. I'm really excited, though, for the next case. It's going to be very interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff, and it's really kind of, like I said, this game's a weird one overall, but it's got some really good stuff in it, and next case has a lot of that.
Well, at least we're moving on positively, and, before the drop-off happens, this is going to be fun.
Dude, what makes the third case even more annoying is what comes after it.
I swear to God, Maya better not fucking die in the third one.
That would be funny if that's the reason.
That would not be funny. That'd be that'd be awful. That'd be bullshit, garbage.
I think if they kill Maya, it would be. I think if they kill Maya, it would probably be. It would either be in the last case of this game or more likely the last game of the trilogy.
Haven't I suffered enough chapter 3s?
I think if they do that, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I think that would be an end of game thing or end of trilogy thing.
It definitely would be something that deserves that kind of attention.
I don't know what character you really like that we could potentially kill off, though, in chapter 3. I'm not really sure. That's like a little lower on the level of like main character, but I'm not really sure who.
I mean, there's such a limited pool. I don't know.
There's plenty. It's just I don't know if there's any. It's just anyone that you've resonated enough with where it would
not yet.
Because like your favorite characters are like Maya, Emma. I guess Emma probably, and Edgeworth.
Emma or Lana.
Phoenix, it's like all the sisters in this game, and then like the main boys.
Yeah, not many opportunities for that kind of thing.
And I guess the judge.
I wouldn't.
King.
I'd be a little down on the judge dying, but I wouldn't feel.
What about Gumshoe? I'm
surprised he's still alive. It didn't
Love
seem
it.
like he got any closer with Maggie in this. There was no like end or resolution of that.
No, we didn't even. You know, something we actually didn't get in this case. We didn't get the moment where you present a piece of evidence to like prove something, like after the case. Usually, there's the like, no, like you misunderstood this. Like, yes, like this person really did care about you or whatever. They did that a lot in the. I don't know if they did in every. I think they did do it in every case in the first game.
I don't think they did it in Samurai.
I think it was the car. It was the pictures or something. It was to prove to Will Powers that like people cared about the Steel Samurai, and it had to do with like Cody's shit.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Because it was the first case it was the Thinker. In the second case, I think it was the Thinker as well. In the fourth case, I don't remember honestly what it would have been in Goodbyes, and then in Rise from the Ashes. I think we did it in Rise from the Ashes. We just did Rise from the Ashes.
I think Lana presented stuff for Emma, and I think was it us or no? It was Edgeworth. I think she presented stuff for because she gave the scientific book to him, and she gave another book to someone.
It might have been the picture of Lana and Emma, because we found that picture at the very end. The picture of when Lana was like first going to the academy with a younger Emma, and they're both doing the salute. I think that picture.
End? I thought that was used.
That was
in the trial.
No. That was at the very end. So that I feel like that was probably it, because we don't see that until after the case is over.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was. So that's interesting, I guess. But I guess they did kind of leave this. One thing that was cool about this case, this is something they haven't really done in Ace Attorney yet. Outside, in fact, the only time they've did this in Ace Attorney was at the end of the very first case. We had a lead-in to the second case at the end of the first case. They did it again, where they gave us a lead-in, because in the first case it was like
it's something
an
they
ominous
do with the Fae potatoes.
Yeah, because it was an ominous Mia thing lead-in, and then
like
here it was
the big reoccurring like storyline of the Ace Attorney trilogy. It's just the Fae stuff.
Seems like it. It seems like it, because DL6 was for the first game.
This game.
Probably not. I mean, we have other arcs at play. Like, there's just the whole Edgeworth saga. I mean, there's other things going on, but it's certainly one of the big things for sure is the Fae everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, because DL6 was the overarching story of the first game. Like the stuff in the Turnabout Sisters case would be directly related to the stuff in the Gourd Lake case. So
yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see if we see more of that too.
Yeah, we'll probably get our underlying theme of the game by that point in a next case, I'd imagine. And then we get our filler case in chapter 3, and then we go into like those big potatoes in 4. Wait, how many chapters are there in this one?
I'm not gonna say.
Wow.
There's at least 4.
I'd hope so.
But I'm not gonna say if it's 4, if it's 5, if it's 6. There's at least 4 though.
That'd be something. 6 cases.
But yeah, I think it's just more exciting if like you don't know. I feel like when you're in the final case, at some point, like the final case will feel you'll just kind of be able to tell. Usually with the final case, but since you don't know, I think it's more fun to say that. Every Ace Attorney game has at least 4 cases though, so
yeah, that makes sense.
We're gonna have at least 4, but I won't say if it's 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever.
Fair enough.
So we'll see. But no, that's the other thing too. We're talking about like the ups and downs of this game. I can't wait till the third game when it's just all peak. Third game's so good.
All peak. That's a bold statement.
I mean, like the worst cases are really good, and then there's like the really good cases by that game standard, which are just incredible. So it's like
something was done
and
right.
I mean and then the finale, like the trilogy finale, is just crazy. Peak. So yeah, that case, that game, that's one of the games that some people think is the best game of the series. Like, that's one of the ones that's in the running. It's usually, honestly, it's one of the ones that gets the most, attention when people are talking about what the best game in the series is.
I mean, you're definitely doing
I
a good
can't
job
wait for
hyping that stuff up.
Oh yeah, AA3 is gonna be amazing. But yeah, we're honestly, like, even though like it was fun, I would say that we're through some of the worst of this game. Not all of it, but some of it.
Ominous indeed. So yeah,
Yep.
that should be fun. But yeah, guys, we are done. We have Maya back. Seems like she's going to be a central focus coming up in a new territory, and that makes me excited. So yeah, we are now beginning Justice for All. But will there actually be any at all? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, guys, I think we are done here, and we shall see you next time when we begin the Pretzel Lolly chapter, whatever that was called.
Reunion My Turnabout.
That one. Yes, Reunion My Turnabout. That's gonna be...
I think it actually is Reunion and Turnabout.
Yeah, that's gonna be something.
Yep.